What's good? What's good? What's good? What is good? This is DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. I got the OG, Coach Joe.
DJ, I can't hear you if you're talking. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Let me see. Hold up real quick. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can't hear you, DJ.
Let me see. Let me take you off and take you back in.
Can anybody in the chat? Hello, Joseph. How are you doing? Mellowholics in the building, baby. Yes, indeed. Can you hear me, Joseph?
Can you hear me? All right. Can you hear me now, Coach?
Can you hear me, DJ? I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, I can hear you. They said they can hear both of us.
Oh, you can hear both of us. Okay. Yeah, I can't hear DJ at all. DJ, I'm going to come out and come back in and see if that changes anything.
All right, yeah. How y'all doing? The Mellowholics in the building. This is a momentous day, I tell you. Yeah, I figure you can hear me. I'm about to send a link out for everybody. Man, this was a weird day. It went from the bad news, the Kawhi Leonard news, of course, and Chris Paul news, and then it went to now LaMelo winning Rookie of the Year. Coach Joe, can you hear me? Coach Joe. I don't know why it's doing that. What's up, Jaheem? All righty. So you can hear me. But as soon as LaMelo won that Rookie of the Year, what did I tell you guys? Boy, there's some hating today, man. Call Anthony Towns hating. Anthony Edwards throwing shade. But it is what it is. Yo, Coach Joe.
I can hear you now. Man, I don't know what was going on. What's up, DJ?
Good.
What's happening, family, in the house with all the Mellowholics that stand up, baby? Yes, Rookie of the Year. Woohoo!
Coach Joe's turned up.
Yes, this we've been waiting on, baby. We've been waiting on this. Finally, this validation. Yes, woo!
We got J&J Video in the house. She said, LaMelo is king. Yes, indeed. Well, I'm about to send a link so everybody could join, man. Coach Joe, what are you feelings on Kawhi Leonard getting injured?
You know what? I have to say, DJ, that I'm disappointed. I'm a little disappointed in all these injuries. You know what I mean? It's been tough, but I expected it. You know, just like LeBron did. You can't cut these guys' work, their time off. You can't cut their rehab and their recovering, their ability to recover about 2 months, and then expect them to go hard and this stuff not to happen. You know, it's really like crossing your fingers and hoping that it doesn't happen. But it's not possible. It's just they are not robots. These are human beings, and their bodies can take only so much.
True.
So I'm not surprised.
And everybody was talking about, oh, well, back in the day, they didn't complain about minutes. Well, back in the day, if they look at history, they played less games.
Facts.
So, of course, you're not going to get injured like that. But then again, back then, the doctors were so primitive that if you got a knee injury, you were done. Your career was done for.
Facts. Yes, indeed. That is exactly what it was. You know, you get ACL or something like that, or an Achilles tendon, boy, you were just almost screwed. You know, that's the way it was.
But Coach Joe, unfortunately, through all this, there were a lot of haters of LaMelo Ball.
Absolutely.
Boy, they came out of the woodwork.
Yeah,
they came out,
and now they looking silly, DJ. Now they looking silly, looking like they lost their dog. Now I can't figure out what's going on. because our boy is the rookie of the year, and that is going to be forever in the history of the game. Boy, our boy is gonna be y'all see how happy he looked when he got that trophy, when he realized he was rookie of the year. Did you see it?
What was that?
Did you see it?
See what?
Did you see Miles Bridges presenting with the trophy?
Oh yeah, that was dope.
Yep, and you see how happy he was? Boy, I was just like, yes.
and that's the person they need to keep on their team.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Man, it's so momentous, man. And everybody that's in, make sure you hit the like button to keep the algorithm up. You know, I realized something, OG. When I do regular videos, it's not on StreamYard. They don't be messing up with my algorithm. But when I do StreamYard and when I have a bigger message and adding people on, they start doing that. So make sure y'all hit that like button. J&J video, I see you. LaMelo is king.
Yes, indeed. DJ, I may have some bad news today, dude, and I'm hoping not. My phone is acting up again, and my internet's been acting up most of the day. It's been cutting off and going in. It's one of the few hot days we've had here, and so I'm hoping it doesn't go out again, because it was out for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours earlier in the day, and if it goes out again, we're gonna be screwed. Dang.
Yeah, if that ever happens, you know, hold the fort down.
Yeah,
add some more people.
Yeah,
like clockwork.
Absolutely.
I told you. Like you had the
We got Luis. You there?
Oh. Who we got in the house, DJ? We got somebody in the house?
Yeah. Are you there, Luis?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for joining the show. Any comments on the Clippers game, Kawhi Leonard being out, or even LaMelo Ball winning Rookie of the Year?
Dude, this is first of all, like, thank you so much. I wasn't expecting to be added to this stream.
Oh yeah, we the People's Channel, man.
That's right. How you doing there, young fella? What's up there, Luis?
I'm good. I'm here, vacationing.
Hey, listen, Luis, shake off the jitters. Don't worry about it. Just be you. You in the house with family. Just do your thing.
Right.
Okay. Shake off the jitters. Ain't nobody gonna judge you here. Just do you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Sorry about the got me on the fast a little bit of a family vacation here, but man, this is exciting. Appreciate it.
So what you think about Melo winning the Rookie of the Year there, Luis?
I gotta be honest. I wasn't such a big basketball fan until I started to watch the Family Show about a couple years back, and I started to follow them a little more. As soon as Melo, I followed the draft. Watch every game from the Hornets. Started to learn. With you guys, I found you guys new media, and I mean, I've been learning a lot about basketball, and uh, it was awesome. Like I got jitters, like legit jitters, just when I heard the news that he won, because he's like one of my favorite players. I'm a soccer guy. I like sports, but watching the Hornets play is like insane, and the fact that he actually got what he deserved is awesome. Honestly, yeah, I
Well,
was
that's
really happy for them. Yeah,
great to hear. Great to hear. What? Just let you know, Luis, that I like soccer as well, and I follow it as well. I've been loving the European championships and the
yeah,
CONCACAF and all that. I watched my Brazilian team put a whooping on Venezuela the other day. I was loving
yeah. It was a good game. Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah.
Luis, what would you like to see the Hornets do next year to acquiesce to LaMelo's talents, something that they should have done earlier this year?
I think they need to get rid of Devontae, and
I didn't say
uh,
it.
yeah, I mean, honestly, Devontae, and as much as I Gordon Hayward, he's like an okay guy. I think him and Devontae kind of slowed down the pace. There were times where I would see in the game where like I was like, why would you give him the ball? Like, like LaMelo had the hot hand. They were coming up, and me not being not a hardcore basketball watcher, I could tell. I'm a sports guy though. I could tell that like Devontae would kill the rhythm, the mood. It would just turn off all the players around there that had good momentum. So he definitely needs to go for sure.
Woo! Preach, Luis. I'm loving it. Music to my ears. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. See, Luis understands the game within the game, Coach.
Yes, I hear it.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm impressed.
I love it.
So, Luis, in the playoffs, when they were freezing out LaMelo, I know they get a little tripped off when we use those words, but freezing out LaMelo, for him to win Rookie of the Year despite all that, this got to be one of the best, most impressive Rookie of the Years that you probably have seen throughout the adversity. I haven't seen too many rookies handle that.
No, and I think doing my research, after getting into a little into more of the NBA, I started to see like a couple of other rookies of the years, like other seasons, trying to inform myself a little better. I've never honestly how other years have been. I have never seen a rookie get so much hate from everywhere. Honestly, like other times there would be like they made a mistake. Oh, he's a rookie. It's his first year. He'll do fine. But LaMelo had a one turnover game and everybody would lose their mind. It's insane, like how good this kid is and how people really don't want to see it. Like it blows my mind for real.
And I want to say a shout out, DJ, real quick to J&J and to the family in the house, all the Mellowholics. It's a special day for the Mellowholics because we've been waiting for this day, and we knew this day was gonna come. We felt it in our body. We knew it, so we are fired up, Mellowholics, today because we finally get to be justified in our love for Melo, that we know he is the Rookie of the
Year. No doubt. Shout out to Bartran. He said, just pulled up peace to the tribe. LaMelo. Yes, indeed, my brother. Quell Davis in the house. He said, facts. Tebe got to go. No offense. He's probably a good guy. Coach Joe, there was someone I'm cool with on Twitter, but, they're kind of like, they're one of those people give Devontae Graham some slack. So this is what they said. They said, since Devontae congratulated LaMelo on the Rookie of the Year. See, I told you he's a good teammate. I was like, bruh, you could be congratulatory and still on the court be about yourself.
Oh my God, come on now. You got to be kidding me. Anybody that doesn't on that team that doesn't come out and congratulate Melo would know they'd be looked at as a hater. So that ain't nothing right there, dude. You ain't showing us nothing.
Right, and Gordon Hayward, can you believe he was the last person to congratulate LaMelo?
Not surprised.
Did that an hour and 30 minutes ago.
Not surprised. And I just want to just cut in real quick here. Ice trading took off. Atlanta was trailing by 26. They up by 1 now against Philly.
Oh,
Ice
man.
then took off his belt on them. He just hit 3 free throws to put him up by 1. Okay. I love it, boy. It's coming down to it, baby.
Ice trade in the building. Giving the point guard the keys that we've been talking about. Shout out to Nate McMillan.
And this kid is this kid is the smallest kid. Look how much he doesn't how light he is, playing with a hurt shoulder, and he out there putting his body on the line. This is what I'm talking about. And they want to try to slight this kid all the time. And I'm gonna tell you something, DJ. I've been watching this Atlanta team closely, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's been some low-grade hate in the beginning of this. When they started the playoffs, it was quite a bit of low-grade hate on Atlanta's own team against.
Oh, yeah.
And I've seen them come around as he's put them on his back more and showed them dudes, no, y'all need me. I see their body language is changing toward him. It's really been interesting watching all the hate Trey's been getting.
Oh, yeah, he's been getting unnecessary hate, coach. And shout out to Luis Sandoval, man. Thank you for joining the channel. He got some things to do, but I'm glad we had you on. You was very insightful. And one thing that Trae Young and LaMelo have in common, since their style of play is so fun, there's so much jealousy. There's so much bitterness towards them because they have the game that they wish their favorite players had.
Yep.
So they shit on them.
Yep.
Instead of giving them flowers.
Every chance they get. But I've been watching this young dude. He been winning them over, boy. Because ain't nothing this Trey's done in this playoffs. It hasn't been phenomenal. This coming from this little dude.
And we got Rave Kingdom in the building. What's good, brother?
What's up, Ray?
Hey, am I echoing?
No, you good.
You good.
Great. Wonderful. I already made a video about this on my YouTube, man. Look, it feels so good to be a BBB fan. Today is a great day.
Yes.
I mean, haters, if you're listening, I know you're having a bad day. It's okay. Because you gave plenty of us bad days. Y'all was on Lonzo's, LaMelo's, Joe's head all year, every year. Now we got a good day where we got back-to-back news. Back-to-back? It must be Christmas, man. They giving us news of Stan getting fired, LaMelo Rookie of the Year. I was like, are you serious? Are you really giving us the energy today? And it was crazy because they gave us the news in the middle of while people was at work. It was just out of nowhere. I was literally doing my deliveries because I drive delivery, and I'm in the middle of it, and I just hear Stan Van Gundy fired. Then I hear LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year in a row. I said, "What's going on?" I said, "Y'all don't understand." I had to go stop, park the car, and I started yelling outside to my lungs because today was a great day for me, man. It made my whole entire day like special, man. I was like, wow.
That's awesome.
J&J awesome. Video in there. Man, we got the whole crew up in here.
Well, hello, JJ.
What's going on, everybody? Hashtag new media, baby. What's going on?
Hello, J&J.
Hey, what's going on, Coach?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, baby. I'm doing good. I'm way better now that I got a different phone. I can actually make videos again.
All right. All right.
But yeah, man, I missed y'all. My phone was just incognito, so I ended up having to spring for a new one. But I'm so happy. Well, we knew it was gonna happen, didn't we?
Well, we suspected it, but we know all of these agents and these shines out here we know we can always count on them to be what they are. So we knew he deserved it. Now whether or not they were going to give it to him was another story.
Right.
Okay, we knew he deserved.
I had a feeling ever since he got hurt. I don't know. I had a feeling that he was going to do it. I don't know why, but I just had a feeling that he was going to pull that out.
Well, let me tell y'all. Today, DJ called me with the news. I was on an international call with about 5 or 6 people from other places in the world doing business. And when I saw the text, I had to tell them dudes, hold on a second, guys. I got to mic out and get away for a second. And I just mic'd myself out and danced in the middle of the floor. Yes. I was like, yes.
Oh man.
Yes. And then later I went to pick up one of my youngest who's 9, and we went to the mall, and I'm in the mall stopping brothers and sisters. Hey, y'all hear Melo? Let's show them. Oh, you see Melo on you high-fiving people in the mall. Yeah. And they just like, oh, going crazy. Yes, I don't care. And I was wearing my Laker Lonzo Ball Laker shirt. So I was like, yeah, I'm channeling that too. I want him to come back to LA. I don't care.
Oh,
come
you
back
were
to LA.
prepared.
I actually like that reunion this chance because at first I didn't like it because I was like, man, Kuzma's gonna try to look good again. You know what I'm saying? If Lonzo play with him, Kuzma's gonna try to take that spotlight again and get it back. But then I thought about it. People said it might be for Kuzma, like Lonzo trade for Kuzma. So it's like then okay, then it's a different situation because I ain't gotta worry about Kuzma asking for that ball, and I can like him on the Lakers.
Right, and LeBron is retiring.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, everybody.
well, he won't be retiring for a couple of years at least.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. LeBron is now unpredictable. You never know.
He is, and he keeps getting hurt. He's getting older.
Well, he's changing his number.
Yeah.
What?
More of a reason why he might play another 2 years. He ran number 6. Number 6.
Yeah, he's changing his number to number 6. He want to be like Kobe. 23-6. 20 Kobe. 24-8. Yeah.
Man, LeBron is like the Brett Favre of the NBA. He will not sit down.
Pretty much.
Update, family. Atlanta is up 107-104 with 10 seconds to play. Embiid just missed 2 free throws, which would have cut the lead 2. Atlanta's getting ready to look like they're getting ready to win this game in Philly, and then have a chance to go back to Atlanta and close these dudes out. Wow.
Hey, I got something. What if, and I hope everybody in the Nets get healthy enough, but what if James Harden is not fully, even close to it, and let's say the Nets pull it off, but Kyrie's not going to play in the conference finals. Atlanta, if they keep playing like this, man, I would not be surprised if they make the finals.
Hell, no, not at all. Not at all.
But what was?
I disagree respectfully, but okay.
People telling us, Coach Joe, it's not fair. The Nets are stacked. I let you play to win the game. Talking about
I want to. What DJ, me and you were talking about. I want to say something about this net thing because last show we did, there were people in family in the room that we had a conversation about this, and I reminded the family in the room then, don't be crowning no paper champions. What did I tell y'all? Okay, you don't win no championship on paper. You win it on the court, and ain't nobody crowning you because you got a good roster on paper. You got to get your ass on the court and play and show and prove. Show that you're the champion. See, here we go. 10 seconds to go. Atlanta's inbounding the ball. Let's see if they close the door on these Sixers. Now, mind you, this team here was number 1, right in the East, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we go. Right?
Coach, let me read this real quick.
Yeah,
because this is important. Bartran says, "I would love that story. Trey making the finals before Luka. Remember, they used Luka to diss Trey Young.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
And they chastised Trey Young. I remember all through the years. Oh, he couldn't do it because he couldn't get on Luka's level. It's the same thing as LaMelo Ball. Remember, people on Twitter was arguing with me, saying that, LaMelo can't reach Luka's ceiling. It's impossible. I said he's 19 years old. What do you mean he can't reach
Facts.
any ceiling?
He's already tapping on the door.
Yeah, he's not even 5% in his ceiling right now.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. They got amazing talent. Luka, and even Trey, man. They're young, man, and the fact that they can do what they can do right now is just shows amazing, man.
Right.
But Luka though, if we want to be all fairness, Luka actually had a head start on people though. Okay, because
Facts.
people forget Luka actually was already playing professional man-to-man ball when he was young. So
15, 16.
yeah. So
Yeah.
people forget about that.
Trey Young hit the free throw line. He just just made a free throw. It's 108-104. It's 8.4 seconds to go. And Philly looking like they lost their dog. Right now, they're about to go outside and start putting some posters up. Y'all see Skippy? Did y'all see Skippy? We miss Skippy. Where is he at?
Wow, the Clippers are playing the Jazz right now. It's 10-10.
10-10.
One thing about Trey Young has proven that he's not, he's not scared of playoffs. He does
gonna say
well in
Jay?
the playoffs. Huh?
Yeah, Trey's never afraid of the big moments.
They kind of got no choice but to stay confident. You got the Migos on the sideline all the time.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I talked to y'all about this though, because the firing of Stan. A lot of people are bringing up the fact that how Lonzo could come back, and it's kind of making me mad because I really don't want him to go back to that fakeness. That is
he need to leave.
That is a fake crowd, fake fans, and that is fake love. Because he's gonna go there, and they're going there, and they're gonna do the same thing they did to him, no matter what, whatever coach that come in, it don't matter. They're just gonna do that fake love jump.
Just really quickly, it's over. Atlanta beat them 109-106. They up 3-2. There we go.
Ice Trey.
Catch that freeze.
Hey man,
I
like
Philly.
Shoot. I root for the underdogs, man.
Oh yeah, that Clippers game is gonna be good. Paul George got to step up.
My feeling is that Utah gonna blow them out.
Wow.
Yeah, they can't keep up with this pace.
They gonna blow them out. By the end of the game, it'll be 15, 20-point lead. I mean, for me.
And shout out to Claudia Portia Taylor. What's good, Queen? She says that is what made LaMelo good playing in Europe with them grown man Wilder in the JBA. Yeah, I remember that.
Definitely. And let's not forget Lithuania.
Right.
Look, Melo's whole trajectory, his whole path is why who he is. You know, all of it. His brothers, his dad, his mom, all of them. They created an environment. Lavar and Tina created an environment over there for excellence over there. And he's the beneficiary of all of that excellence. It started when he was a little boy. When we watched them little commercials and we see him dunking and Lavar telling him, now cock back. And he doing the cocking back. Because that's what this was. They just want to slight this family. And we're gonna give him their flowers tonight again. The Ball family, Lavar and Tina, for doing this amazing thing of raising these amazing boys. So forget that nonsense.
Yes. Since we're talking about the Ball family, y'all ready for that June 20th?
Yes.
June 20th. It's already been announced. I think Liangelo got Lonzo on his team. I think LaMelo's probably questionable because they got to figure that out with branding and stuff and all that. But I think you got Zoe for sure.
I'd rather for LaMelo to sit that out so you can recover from that risk.
What y'all talking about, the Drew League?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. I would too, because today, did you see him still twisting his wrist around at the interview?
I didn't see the interview yet.
Yeah, he was still twisting his wrist around. So it's obviously still sore.
Yeah, and he got enough time to rehab. He you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's up, family?
What's good, John?
I'm good, chilling. Just fried some chicken.
Oh yeah, man. You know, I'm from the South. You know, we down with that.
That's right. I'm from South Carolina, actually.
Oh yeah, shout out to South Carolina.
South Click in the building. All right.
And Claudia says the powers that be said LaVar was running LaMelo, taking him out of high school at 15, but LaVar was right the entire time. Yeah, LaMelo going overseas.
Yes, sir.
That helped him grow.
Wait a minute. Hold on, DJ. Let's call him out. Jeff Goodman. Okay.
Yeah.
Marcellus Wiley. Chris Broussard. Shannon
Parker.
Sharp. That's right. Call these clowns out. They said he ruined this boy's life. Ruined Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson. Let's call them out. They say he ruined his life.
Well,
yeah, I like somebody to ruin my kid's life and he get rookie of the year.
Don't you mean Becky with the good hair?
Yeah.
I remember that video. Oh, LaVar's ruined his kid's life.
Yeah, ruined.
It would be my kids.
Yeah.
You wish you had a kid like LaMelo.
Yeah, ruined. I mean, think about that, family. They say he ruined his life. Okay, we know what ruined life looks like. Okay.
Yeah, ruined life looks like if you have a mother or a father that was an addict or something, and you're searching for food, or you're searching for clothes, or you're homeless,
or in jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know where to stay.
Or 6 feet under. How about that?
Damn.
Or your parents selling dope.
Yes. So how many of us in the chat? How many of us in the room? How much of the family? How many of us would like our lives ruined the way LaMelo's is?
Oh, I would love that.
I would love it.
Sign me up.
Ruin me.
Oh, we got who?
What up? What up?
Ruin me, okay.
Who Jargon? I see you ethering folks, man. Brother, I know this is vindication because you were around that JBA stuff. You bought their apparel at their shops and you saw people just hate it, man. I know this today had to feel good.
Man, it definitely did, man. I promise you, man, at least and I'm not gonna take away from these brothers, like they're not experts in their field, but the experts, you know what I'm saying, had a lot to say back when it wasn't safe to say that LaMelo is who he is, and I stayed on their ass from rooter to tutor, from the beginning. And now today I cashed in a lot of checks, and boys didn't want to hear it. You don't even want to see some of my inboxes. I got stop tagging them.
What's up, Hoop?
What up, Coach?
Hoop jargon.
Hoop. Some of them that earn this call their ass out.
Man, I'm gonna leave names out, man. I will say this. I'll say this without being direct. A name as big as Rod Strickland was off on LaMelo Ball. I put it that way. I ain't gonna tell you how I know it from
all right.
Rod Strickland, a well-respected NBA mind, was off on LaMelo and was raving about Anthony Edwards. As a matter of fact, and it's ironic that LaMelo got it over him. Ain't that some shit?
Yes. And how about this? The only two people younger than Melo to win Rookie of the Year is LeBron James and Kevin Durant. How about that?
To him.
That's a pretty good company.
How about that?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Ruin me like that.
Hoop, ruin us, huh? Thank you, Kevin Lavar. Can you ruin us?
Aunt James said, of course, you had some of the biggest black sports YouTubers saying that Edwards got robbed. I thought he'd at least like LaMelo. He's against him like he is Lonzo. Yeah, I'm seeing that a lot. It's that player hater mentality, man. We're not congratulators enough. We gotta be like that more. You gotta salute the people. We gotta give them their flowers while they're here and give them respect. But unfortunately, a lot of people, not all, I'm seeing that are fans of Anthony Edwards. I like his game. They're not really true fans of his. They just hate LaMelo. So they latch on to him And they really thought, y'all know, they really thought that Anthony Edwards was going to win. And if he would have won, you wouldn't see me act like Karl Anthony Towns, keying around and say he didn't deserve it and all that stuff. You wouldn't see me act like that. I would have said, hey, congratulations to Anthony Edwards. Well deserved. I've seen enough for LaMelo where a rookie of the year or not was never going to sway what I thought the season he had.
But look who's not saying anything. D-Lo, the one who said that was yawning and shit.
Oh, boy.
Well, you know what?
He said enough.
You know what? Let me just say straight out for the record, #new media. Anthony Edwards, you had a great year. Halliburton, you had a great year.
Absolutely.
Williams, you had a great year. The brother in Detroit down there, Sadiq Bey, had a great year.
Oh, yeah.
You know, these rookies that put in work, y'all had great years. Congratulations to you. Okay, we ain't got to slight nobody else to give Melo his flowers. Melo was clearly head and shoulders above everybody else. Yep. Clearly. Okay, so anybody that's not okay with that, I understand you not being okay with it. But guess what? You just gonna have to take this L. Sorry.
And Aunt James, I'm not gonna say that person's name, but I know you're talking about. It's funny because before LaMelo had that injury, that same YouTuber was saying he's a clear-cut rookie of the year. Oh yeah, when he had that matchup against Lonzo and did his thing, he was saying all that, but it shows you it's all a narrative.
Facts.
Bro. See, they only said that because they dislike Lonzo more.
Facts.
And they were like, oh, yeah, he rookie of the year. So when LaMelo came back with the wrist injury, now they saying, oh, he don't deserve it.
But, okay, but why? This the question that is crazy. When LaMelo got hurt, they had no decency to be more of a team, like I'm not teammate, but it's like I don't know, show some class. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like they didn't want to show class when LaMelo got hurt. They didn't want to show class when LaMelo won it. But I don't remember ever seeing the people who wanted LaMelo Ball to win ever bash Anthony Edwards though. So why we gotta show class and they can't? Like that's so whack. That's
no,
really
but you know what though? But you know what though, Raw? By us doing what they do shows that we are on the level that they are, and we ain't on that level. Right. We ain't gotta hate nobody to congratulate Melo. Let them make themselves look like the fools that they are.
Yep, hey man, it's something to be said about punching down. Punching up, everybody can do it. Everybody love to punch up. There's somebody you can't reach or somebody ain't on your level, like Coach just said. But it's something to be said is when you got the high road and you choose not to punch down, and that's what we gonna do over here, man.
That's right.
Because look, at the end of the day, the beginning of the day, and the middle of the day, history gonna show our boy as rookie of the year. So take that L and have a nice day.
There you go.
How much pressure y'all think this puts on James Borrego though?
Let me say this: none, because he has already started remixing his story. I read a story that Yahoo put out a few days ago. Long story on Melo. Man, I cannot tell you how much revisionist history was in there from Borrego, talking about how he knew DJ. He actually had the nerve to say he watched tape of Melo and knew what Melo could do.
Oh, come on.
That's
right.
Oh man,
that's cap.
I mean, you know the spin coming. You know the spin coming though. Like you know the.
But that goes with everybody though. Like even the Lonzo like Lonzo's in the big talks of getting his money right and everything. Yep. The team. I ain't never seen so many Pelican fans change their mind. Keep Lonzo, sign him. I said, what? Shut up. That's not what y'all was saying. That is not what y'all was saying a minute ago. Y'all wanted to blame Lonzo. Like, come on now. Don't try to change up your story now. And David Griffin too trying to change up his story in his little press conference.
That's because everybody wants him. Everybody wants a Ball brother now.
Well, see, look, let me tell you. I read an article the other day. I'm gonna try to find it. Hopefully, by halftime of this game, I'm hoping to find it. About Lonzo, guys. Lonzo's numbers, his analytics and what he did for Minnesota clearly puts him in the number 3 role on that team. A solid number 3. Okay. And when he played the point guard, he was in the 94th percentile of point guards in the league. See, the problem is these stupid ass coaches they keep putting. I'm glad they fired Van Gundy's fat behind. And I don't mean that in a derogatory manner. I mean the fact that I'm
not saying say it directly.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
Court, like, come on, he could even nobody respected it. I was like, bro, stick to the commentary. It's too late. The game's called, my guy. It's not for you. We're not trying to demean you. We're just letting you know you ain't for it. This ain't for you.
Yep. Well, and I gotta say this. I have never heard a dude cap for a player like Zion's been capping for Lonzo.
Yeah, he's
anybody that want to hear Zion's been telling them, I want Lonzo back. We want Lonzo back. I want Lonzo back. Y'all don't know who he is.
You know what's crazy? If he's so focused on Lonzo, he could have been said, "Yo, hey, Stan. All right, we've been a lot of games in, and this point Zion junk ain't working. Let's give the ball to my point guard. Let him run the ball. Let him run the court, run the team as the point guard."
Ross, you gotta realize he didn't have that kind of cash.
Exactly. Yeah, he's too young to really focus on have that mentality.
You think Zion couldn't say anything like that?
He's too young.
What you mean? He just got Stan up out of there.
No.
Said something.
He didn't get Stan out of there. Stan's performance got Stan out of there.
Hey,
Stan was terrible.
Hey, let me read this real quick.
You're right about that.
Moneybags lost, and he said, "Hey, have that for data. 84 to 15. They're talking about the voting.
Oh, right.
Wait a minute. Say that again, DJ. I'm sorry.
84 to 15. The
What's
rookie
that?
of the year vote. The rookie of the year votes.
Oh wow! It was that big.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It was bad. It was bad.
I mean,
wow,
maybe they were laughing.
That is unbelievable. That it was that big. Wow.
But how is it? If it was that big, why it took so long?
Well, we know why.
Man, that's what everybody want to see.
You know why?
Everybody care about Joker winning the MVP.
Right. And I like Joker's game.
Same here, but yeah, man. That boy don't move the needle, man. It is what it is.
It's 37 to 34 Jazz.
Hey, Coach Joe, you said that you was celebrating yourself, man. I was just thinking, I'm just reminiscing right now, man. I was yelling on the top of my lungs while I was hearing these news, man. I was yelling. At first, I started to yell hard when I heard that Stan got fired. And then LaMelo, and then like 10 minutes later, LaMelo won Rookie of the Year. I started screaming even more. I was celebrating, man.
Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I can't hear nobody. Everything is muffled. I'm gonna come back and come in. I didn't hear what you said. I'm gonna come out and come back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you back in.
Boost Mobile.
All right,
you
bro.
go with that Boost Mobile again, Coach.
TB says, how do you guys like the TNT interview? Chuck looked like he was mad over there. Yeah, Chuck was mad. Hey, Coach Joe.
Yes.
They talking about Charles Barkley looked mad at the LaMelo Ball interview. I saw that too.
He did.
He was.
He looked pissed off.
What happened?
Man, Charles Barkley looked just like uncomfortable during the LaMelo Ball interview.
What was he mad about?
Well, I would say, man,
they all look uncomfortable.
You remember he talked a lot of shit about Lavar, so
yeah,
they all look uncomfortable though.
I mean, Shaq did too.
They all looked uncomfortable. They really did.
Well, you know what? It's because, like Hoop said, because all them dudes was talking shit except Kenny. Kenny was the only one not talking shit about Lavar.
That's why he looked comfortable. He was the only one who looked comfortable.
Actually, Kenny was hyping the Ball brothers, right?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, Kenny was hyping the Ball brothers. So.
Kenny was saying from the beginning, he lives in LA now, and he's been watching him forever, and he knew what was going on. Them other ones were hating on the Lavar.
They're eating crow. They're eating crow. That's all it was. Eat a little crow. Hey, to put a little crow in your diet, ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you got that.
Hey, that was I'm a big fan of Shaq, man, as a player. But that was the quietest I ever seen Shaq, man. You couldn't even hear a mumble from Shaq. You couldn't hear the
Wow.
Right.
You couldn't hear nothing from Shaq. I'm like, dang, man.
Say something.
Just look at the questions though. They ask him like, if you see everybody else was kind of dry, and then Kenny started off with, "I've been knowing about you since the 6th grade and about the progression and all that." Like it was an interview worth listening to. When Kenny, interjected his part, I mean, you could tell. I mean, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna be sitting here crying over spoiled grapes, but you definitely could see there's a little bit of apprehension on the undertones.
Mm.
Claudia said she hoped to see Zoe to the Knicks. I hope so too.
And especially TNT, man, they always have talks and questions and joking around, and all of a sudden they want to talk to LaMelo. They all act like they don't know nothing, ask no questions. I'm like, oh wow, okay,
that's facts.
Okay.
Wow.
I wish Lavar could have just chimed in. I wish he was in the background and just slid in there.
Oh, that would have been
Told you so.
so cool.
I told you so.
Stay in your lane.
Man, you know what I was thinking about today? If Tina never had that stroke.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
sure
would've
Tina
just loved her.
Tina thinks about that too.
Yeah.
We would have saw a different Lonzo. I really believe that.
Well, the shoe brand. I think the shoe brand would have been better off.
Took off way better, yeah.
Yeah, because she was the one that people forget. She was the one that controlled everything. She controlled finances. She controlled the inventory. She was on it.
Mm-hmm.
But when she had that stroke, that was just none of that stuff would have happened if she.
Think it's sick.
Yeah, as for Lonzo, that's really hard to say because that's on performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say if a parent because that's on performance, like making your shots or attacking the basket. That's all about training. Lonzo's problem was injuries and then not having an off season to work on his weaknesses. Yeah. So that was the problem with the Lakers. That's why I try to school the shines on when they bring up Lonzo and they said, "Oh, he was a bust." I said, I wouldn't say a bust. You just I call him an incomplete player.
Yeah, all young players take time to develop.
All they need is an off season. He hasn't had an off season like that. So this will be his first full off season. Remember last season, the pandemic, he was going to have his off season, but they got to play in a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be his first full off season. And if he picks the right team, he should not go to if Lonzo goes to the Pelicans again. I'm gonna see that
ties, bro.
Well, they're saying Knicks and Lonzo got mutual interest right now.
So Biggie song.
We will see.
You're nobody you're nobody. I'm gonna feel like a funeral up in here. It's gonna feel like a funeral.
If Lonzo goes back to the Pelicans, he's about to get a nasty message.
Bro.
I'm a couple curse words gonna come out. I ain't
37 to 36, Utah.
Hey,
Lonzo,
DJ.
bro.
What's up?
Hey man, so I want to put y'all on game with the new narrative is with the bald-headed clan is that LaMelo is thriving because Lavar started shutting up. And it just goes to show how disingenuous and how unobservant this faction of people are. And they keep getting back in the corner. So that's the new thing I'm hearing today. I told you, I pulled the receipts all day in my group. I let everybody be on notice. So that's the new thing right now because LaVar shut up and got out of his life. That's why LaMelo balling.
I hate that narrative too.
Yeah, that's definitely cap.
And man,
LaMelo talking the whole season.
You said Coach Joe?
He didn't shut up.
LaVar already said. He said already and is on the record. Once my kids get to where I get them to where they want to be. Melo was the last one. I'm good. Y'all ain't got to hear from me no more. He said that already.
Now ain't got one more to go.
Yeah, it ain't done yet.
Don't
he's still been talking though. It's just the
he did his part with Jello too. They make the Pistons. He got his kids where they need to go. I know Jello's not in the NBA, but he put Jello in a position, the G League with the OKC and the tryout.
Exactly.
So he did what he was supposed to do. They said he didn't get him in the NBA still. He still did the best he could.
Exactly, DJ. That's exactly my point.
I feel you on that.
They act like they would have done a better job bringing Jello in the NBA.
Exactly.
They wouldn't even get him to a tryout.
Exactly.
Talking about, I would have done a better job.
How do we know?
It's crazy because it's wild to me because they're on Lavar's head about being a supportive father, and they actually did it to LeBron. LeBron was at Bronny's game, and he was showing his support, and he was like, "Oh, LeBron trying to show still his son's spotlight." I'm like, he's trying to steal a spotlight because he's trying to be there to be supportive of his son. So it's
yes, Raw. Because if you're a black man and you support your kids, you're not supposed to support them.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Exactly right.
I'm saying they're always on us about a black father not being there, but then when we're actually there, oh, you're doing too much. Oh, you're trying to be, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to embarrass them or something. It's like
right. That's right, my brother. So what that's showing you is that they all of it is bull.
Right. You can't do no right.
All of it.
That's messed up, man.
And this is why we hear it in new media. So we can fight back against that lie narrative that black men don't take care of their kids, and to say this thing the way it really is, that it's a system that has been after black men forever.
Right.
And they don't want to talk about that.
Bartrand says LaMelo talks up his father nearly every time he talks publicly. I see that.
Facts.
He gives him credit every time.
Always got his father's back.
And he gets no follow-ups.
Nope.
No follow-ups on that.
That's when you know he loves his father.
And that's when you know what their agenda is. They really don't care about LaMelo or his dad.
Moneybag Lawson says Jello need to get in his agent bag. He got options. That's why I told you. That's why I told people that Jello's already winning at life. And they're like, man, what are you talking about, DJ? I said, man, he got options. His last name is Ball.
I think he might sign with Clark Sports.
Right. Yeah. A lot of people equated that Jello was a failure because he's not an NBA. I mean, you're not a failure. You just, not everybody can make it. It's tough, man. It's a man's game, man. Everybody trying to feed their families and stuff.
There's only 400 players getting in the NBA or something like that.
Yeah.
It's tough road.
Because he fell in LA trying to say he found life because he didn't sign no $100 million contract with the NBA. Come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's come on, bro. Like Jello is a young guy who has plenty of money. He has cars. He has the
Instagram models.
Right. He has the representation of a person who's good in the camera, and they can advertise him. So, and his name by himself carries a lot. So it's like, bro, the man clearly is a successful young person already. So I don't get, and he got his own shoes, I think. So like, come on, what are we doing here?
DJ, didn't you say he was like worth 1.5 mil or something on his own?
Yeah, that's how much Jello is worth.
Right, it's crazy.
So he good.
How old is Jello? Like
he's born in 80. He's 98.
21, I think, right?
Like 21. How old is Jello?
Yeah,
21, 22, somewhere in there.
20. No, he's 22, going on 23. Remember, he's born in 98.
Yeah,
it's 2021.
He's under 25 and still got chains, cars. Y'all like, come on, what? Like, I don't know how you call him a failure. That's crazy.
Hey, sign me up for the Jello Ball plan, the life plan. Sign me up.
Right
now. Right now.
I want to sign up for that.
I want to go around and tell people, yeah, I played overseas a little plenty of. Yeah, I played for the OKC Blue. Yeah, I played for the Pistons a little bit. Yeah, I want that kind of failure on my
resume. Yeah. My brother.
Yeah, I want to be. I want to be that type of failure too.
Oh yeah, my mom and dad, they got $1 million house. You know what I'm saying? We got some big dogs.
Yeah. I want to be a loser like that. I want to be a loser like Jello Ball.
Yeah,
right. Sign me up.
And we laugh it because the truth of the matter is, we know that what Lavar said is true. He put his kids in a position to be successful. Period.
Yes, he did.
Right. That's what
From
it's all
birth.
about.
He said it was a plan from the time he met Tina. It was all planned.
Oh, Clippers got the lead, 44-43. Reggie Jackson hit a 3. They're playing hard, man.
Well, yeah, they are, and I expected that out of them, but I expected after halftime, after Utah realized that they're contributing to this nonsense and not playing hard, that they'll second half they'll come out and play hard.
Gentlemen, I enjoyed talking to you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and dip out and get some dinner. Okay.
All right, J&J. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Take care.
All right, y'all.
And then there was 5. TB says LaMelo told Ernie on TNT that his father showed him videos of Pistol Pete, Magic Johnson, Penny. You can tell he lowered the mood and that mood in the studio. Yep.
I mean, they hating like that? Yeah.
Well, I think he actually asked him a fair question. He was like, growing up, Pistol Pete was my favorite player, and you kind of remind me of him. Is there anything that your father showed you? So I don't think Ernie had no malintent with that.
Who asked
the follow-ups?
Ernie Johnson.
Oh, Ernie. Okay.
Yeah, he asked that. It didn't seem like he had an agenda, to be frank with you. But kudos to LaMelo, even knowing, what Pistol Pete looked like, man, being that young. So it just shows you, man, how prepared he was. That's a good thing, man.
It's a good father.
Portia Taylor says they playing politics, just banning Jello.
Facts.
Man.
Facts. That's facts.
I don't know, y'all. I might give a little pushback on that one, dog. Jello Ball, you need a lot of work, man. We talking about the 1% of the 1%. With the NBA level, man, it's just, some people just ain't good enough for the level.
I mean, he been training. We'll see when,
I hope
it comes
so.
out, right?
I hope so. Y'all know me. I always said the PJ Tucker mode, that'd be awesome for Jello.
Oh, that'd be perfect for Jello to do.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah, he ain't that kind of person, though.
Yeah, you gotta be a pit bull to get that.
You gotta be a dog.
You gotta be something.
Yeah, he. I don't think he got that kind of makeup.
Get buckets.
Go ahead, DJ.
Oh yeah, I was saying me and Hoop Jargon had talks about Jello, and I'll be the first one to say Hoop Jargon wants Jello in the NBA. Hey, I think he's at a point like he got to see it. Like, you just got to see it.
Definitely.
And he hasn't played. I talked to my boy DKM the other day, and shout out to him. Make sure you subscribe to his channel if you haven't. The number one source of BBB news. He said that Jello hasn't played in 940 something days.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time.
Hey, but you know what though, DJ? I say that's okay, and I'm gonna tell you why. If Tebow can get an opportunity to do what he did, play a position he ain't never played before in his whole damn life, and he's 37 years old and been out forever, he can come into the NBA, the NFL, and just get a spot. Well, Jello can't do.
That's true.
That's
the
fair.
point.
That's the point. Tebow's had NFL success at the hardest position, which I think he's a bum at. But that's fair. Tebow's a bum, man. I'm sorry.
Fourth quarter.
Tebow's a bum.
Man, when he came out of college, he should have been trying to do tight end for the longest. I knew that.
Thank you.
Fullback, tight end.
He's definitely not a quarterback.
Fullback.
Definitely not a quarterback.
Because he could run
coach.
really well.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
can
big
run.
guy that could run.
Mm-hmm.
But that throwing motion, I said Tebow ain't gonna make it.
That's the fourth quarter magic right there.
Boy, that boy throw the ball like a lumberjack, man.
That's right.
Like a high sponge. He throw that thing like
Absolutely. DJ, the family, real quickly. The Utah now is putting their foot on their neck. 54-48.
Uh-oh.
I mean, 54-46.
You called it, Coach.
I mean, because look, Quinn Snyder gonna get in them dudes in a little bit. Say, look, are we gonna play hard, or are we gonna just go through the motions?
That's a damn good coach, man. Quinn Snyder's a damn good coach, collegiate level and NBA level.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, they just went off on. Now they up 10. They don't. I mean, they playing now. Now they lifted their energy up. They start playing hard.
They finally woke up.
Yeah. I mean, come on, man. These dudes are not going to beat y'all if y'all play hard. They don't have enough. Kawhi is a lot to lose from that team.
Well, Coach,
He was the most consistent. He was the most consistent, and the best player on that team.
And sometimes too, Coach, when you just you got the more talent, it's like those guys gonna come out playing with their hearts because they lost that guy. And it's like they playing outside their ability, and then you just say, man, keep running our stuff. Then eventually, it's gonna balance out. That's probably what we're looking at right there, man.
Exactly, Hoop, and that's why I said at the end of it, I believe that Utah going to end up beating them by about 15 to 20, because it's gonna all come back to the mean. You're right, Hoop. Utah is the only team in the league with 6 guys averaging at least 17 points a game. That ain't no joke. That's phenomenal.
Hey, I want to bring something to the room, man. I don't know if y'all discussed it already with Doc Rivers' propensity to let teams let down in the fourth quarter. Did y'all discuss that?
No. Go ahead.
Man, so one of my members of Hoop Jargon, man, I got to give him his props. He pulled up a video of Phil Jackson telling the Lakers the year they beat him in 2010. And he was like, they know how to lose. They have lost the most games in the fourth quarter. And guess who across that bench? Doc Rivers. And that's when they came back.
Good old Phil Jackson.
Hey, I was like, damn, man. Doc losing these games. You say guys scored by 20 in the fourth quarter? Holy cow, man. What is up with Doc Rivers, man?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Hoop. I'm not gonna lay it all on Doc because I believe the Clippers are cursed, and this is just a curse. That's all.
Well, no, I'm talking about the 76ers, though.
Oh, well, I mean, but for me, this team here, Hoop, you know as well as I do, dude. Heavy the head that wears the crown. When have this Sixer team in this configuration ever had to be at the top of the food chain and fight off everybody? Never. They don't know how to do that. Curry don't know how to do it. Tobias Harris don't know how to do it. Ben Simmons don't know how to do it. I mean, they don't know how to do that. Embiid don't know how to do it either.
I'm with you. I'm just saying, Doc, man, he got a hard time getting his team to get over the hump, man, when he ain't got Tibbs on that bench with him, man. I've you know what? And I tried to deny this, man, and it kept getting brought up, and it brought to a crescendo when they showed me that video of Phil Jackson in the huddle saying that they know how to lose games in the finals against the freaking Celtics, and it came to fruition.
When they lost Tibbs, man, that's when I know the age played a part, but when they lost Tibbs from the Celtics and he went to the Bulls, that's when it went downhill. Yeah, he was a great assistant coach.
Yeah, for me, Paul was toward the end of his career. Kevin was toward the end of his career. Rondo was toward the end of his career. Ray Allen was toward the end of his career.
No, Rondo's still pretty young. Rondo's still pretty young doing that run. Because you remember Rondo was a rookie when they won that first year. He was still relatively young.
He wasn't a rookie.
No. He was a second-year player. Remember, Rondo?
Yeah, he was young.
I'm sorry, Rondo. Maybe not Rondo, but them other dudes have been around.
Yeah, the other guys were older. Yeah.
I mean, and those guys were the team. Kevin, Paul, Ray. I mean, that's them dudes speak for themselves. Their careers, Hall of Famers. They speak for themselves. So, they want it down. To me, Doc's biggest indictment to me on his coaching situation is the fact that when he had young DeAndre, young Chris, and young Blake Griffin, and they didn't do that. They never got
coach young players though. He always had that problem. So with Celtics, if you remember, before they made that trade for KG, that's when he had like Al Harrington. They had Gerald Green. I think Sebastian Telfair was even on that team. He can't coach young guys, man. And so what happens when the Celtics start to atrophy, when they got old, he had no young guys. He had like guys like Tony Allen trying to be major contributors. When the magic was gone, you got to bring in a guy who's going to step up and keep that legacy going. And Doc, he struggles with younger guys. I don't know what it is.
Right.
That just ain't his forte, man. So, yeah, I've been noticed consistently that's been Doc Rivers' problem.
Overrated coach. That's all I'll say.
Oh
So
man.
it's, let me see,
Maybe in NBA history. Overrated.
58 to 49. Jazz.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm one of these Laker fans that I won't root for the Clippers if they playing the Saddam Hussein team. I'm rooting for Saddam Hussein. Okay, I ain't never rooting for them. Never.
I'm with you. I like Kawhi Leonard, but I'm with that though.
I like Kawhi too, and that's about the only one over there on that side who I can say that about. The rest of them do, well, maybe Senior, a little bit. I got a fondness for him, but I don't assume say I like him. But Kawhi is the only one I like over there. And we played against when I was at helping my boy Dominguez. We played against Kawhi and Paul when they were in high school. I saw them kids in high school. So I'm not surprised to see them doing. Kawhi was, I liked Kawhi as a high school player. So.
Praise up for Kawhi, man. Hope you get better.
Hello, gentlemen. Hello.
Hey, Miss Claudia.
Well, hello.
How you doing?
Well, hello there, Claudia.
How y'all doing? Yeah.
Good.
I mean, I understand I'll get some pushback on regards to Jello, but I'm just saying the thing is if all these comments and everybody's saying he's not good enough, he's this, he's that, why are they so afraid to give him a chance? It's something there. It's even go back to the Detroit High where they even show him fully. They would keep editing the clips.
Yep.
So I just pulled up
his
the 2016-2017 California all-time point scorage. Liangelo Ball is number 1.
Wow.
In the entire state of California.
And in the history. Wow. There's so many great hoop players come out of this state here. I mean, are you kidding me? And for him to be at the top, wow.
3-point shooter. Pull up all points and 3-point shooter. Liangelo Ball is number 1 on the list. Lamar 15. The 2016-2017 year, which was Liangelo's senior year. So how is he going into UCLA as a 4-star recruit with that kind of stat?
He's 3-star.
Correction. He was a 3-star. I got to put that out there. Make sure.
No,
They ain't.
4-star, 3.
Claudia, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yeah, what was you saying?
I was saying that a lot of reporters been reporting him as a 4-star recruit going into UCLA. When you guys said he was a 3-star, but I'm like, with those stats in the state of California, there is no way that he was going into UCLA as a 4-star recruit at all.
I'll give you this, Miss Taylor. I remember the whole Jello ranking. They gave him like correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, even hoop jargon. They gave Liangelo a 77. Couldn't they have given him extra 3 points to give him an 80? That's enough for a 4-star? Yeah. I mean, it's very close. At the end of the day, once Liangelo plays and teams can see what they do, to be honest, we didn't get to see Jello how he performed in practices with Detroit. We wasn't even there. All we saw was a couple of layup drills here and there.
He just sat on the bench the whole time.
Yeah, he sat the bench the whole time, so we didn't even get to see anything. If I was Jello, if there was one thing, and he's probably thinking about this, he should have stayed with the OKC Blue. They were playing a lot of players. He was sitting a lot of people throughout the season.
But my thing is after that whole bubble situation, he couldn't. It ain't like you just stay. It's about the G-League making a decision.
Yeah. Didn't he, and correct me if I'm wrong, didn't he decide to not stay with the OKC Blue?
No, what happened is, the season got canceled. It ain't like he didn't decide to stay. And then when they did a whole new draft, OKC, if he was on the team before, why aren't you drafting him in this new team?
Here's the weird part.
That's what I find
it's politics. And maybe it's politics or like once you He was on the OKC Blue roster. Why would he need to get drafted again?
Yeah, that's true. He was already on the team already.
I think they revamp. I think they do it every year, a different team. So I don't think it's like that team stays the same. The G League is a lot different than like regular like league teams.
I just don't see the point of blackballing him if he got the cachet from his name. I don't see the point of not giving him opportunity. I mean, that's butts you're gonna put in stands because they're gonna want to see the show, whether he's good enough or not, in their opinion. So I don't see how politics is getting away from he that far removed from that China incident. I don't see the correlation.
But I will say this:
they don't want Lavar to be right. They don't want this man. See, think about it. Jello's the only one that stayed with the big baller brand.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, they want to keep that shut down. And if Liangelo Ball gets an opportunity and balls out on one of these teams, what does that do? That raises that brand's level too.
Well, I mean, the kids could just go back to the brand. Like, I mean, it's a simple solution for that if that's the main thing. I mean, and the kids
but that's not the case because.
Well, I mean, Lonzo.
But my thing is I understand that, but my thing is with the history of what's happened and transpired, and with LaMelo going to Puma, trust me, the big baller brand had Nike and Adidas shook. There was things that they were putting out to stop people from doing pop-up shops. And that applies because he's still the one.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Because it will elevate the brand again. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I see what you're trying to go. I just don't
he's
see
the only one left.
I want to ask.
My thing is besides elevating the brand and not wanting Lavar to have all three of them in the league, it is really weird. They don't want it to be popularized the way these guys got into the NBA. They don't want to piss off the NCAA. They don't want to piss off the NCAA.
Well, LaMelo Ball
if all these other players, see the route that they took, if all the other players see the route that they took, and these top recruits take that route, what happens to the NCAA?
Well,
the NCAA is due to the JBA and LaMelo's journey, and now he's a rookie of the year. He went to the NBL and won rookie of the year. You see now colleges are able to get likeliness now. The rules are changing because it took one player. It took one player, LaMelo Ball, to what's the word? Fuck shit up in a good way. Right, in a good way. That's why they always the NCAA. I've never seen the NCAA change rules as much as they've been doing lately.
Well, Charles O'Bannon started this train, you know what I'm saying? So let's give respect where it's due. He's the reason why I have received a check from the NCAA of being on a few basketball games. Now, I was nobody, so my check wasn't that nice, but you know, it is what it is. So I think there are a lot of parts that go towards this, and I'm not and like guys like LaMelo, like to me, that's why the Liangelo thing doesn't make sense because LaMelo shot up that mode. You ain't got to go through the traditional route. LaMelo looking like just a whole new footprint that you put on from a roadmap from high school to the NBA. So I don't see why Liangelo is being blocked from pretty much doing the same thing. I just think it kind of boils down to talent at the moment and not having enough film at the moment. And once those things get corrected, I think we'll see Liangelo get a real shot, which I hope happens. I just think that's more the case because behind the scenes, there's not a lot of people talking about Liangelo Ball, not like that. So I think it's kind of more of a thing we got in our heads because we want to see him do well in that facet. But I think that's more like made up reality than it is actual reality.
And trust me, I
wish he would take the offer, go over to London. If he go over to London and play,
I'm with
one, he'd be a superstar. Yeah. 2, he'll get a bag, and 3, he'll have film in order to show them.
Absolutely,
man. I made a video about that. There were people saying, "Oh, that's not a good idea. He would never make it to the NBA." You don't know that. If he gets some film and plays and gets his own name, you never know.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to stay in London. He can take that and go to Spain or go to Australia or go to China, to the other leagues that are higher up than the one that the London Lions are in.
I'm glad you said that, sister, because I've been hammering that the whole time. The London Lions were the few teams that actually showed Jello love. They showed Jello more love than they did LaMelo at London.
And it's okay. And it's okay. Like some people say, it's a shit league. So who cares? You go over there and get film. Go get film. That's all you gotta do, man. Because when you got the profile like you got the last name like him, man, just get the film together first. And like, and it's just like they said about LaMelo going to Lithuania. Oh, you took him out of high school. You know, man, all the people look like idiots now. So you got to go get the film. And let's keep it a bean, y'all. He played the level. LaMelo played the level under Liangelo did. So he was at like the bottom of the bottom in the Baltic League. You know what I mean? So, man, damn all that. Go get film, get the hype machine behind you, and then you get the opportunity. That's kind of how it goes, man.
Yeah, London. Coach Joe, you still there?
I'm here, DJ. Go ahead.
Yeah, what do you think about, because Claudia, she eloquently pointed out, and this was a good point she made, that another option for Jello for the time being. Like, what about going back to London? London Lions, they showed them a lot of love. It could be good for marketing, for BBB. London's a big city, bigger than most cities in America.
You know what, DJ? To be honest, my feeling about this whole thing is this, and very simply this. Jello is in an environment to make the best possible decision that he could make for his career. Okay, he's got two brothers that are in the NBA who know what's going on. His oldest brother getting ready to get his second contract, so he's going into the second. That's getting the second part of an NBA journey. Okay, to me, it's not any ambiguity here. It's not about anything trying to figure out. If Jello wants to play, go play somewhere. But if he doesn't, then don't. And I think that Jello is doing what he really wants to do. And so if he's not going, not playing anywhere or not trying to play anywhere, I think it's because he doesn't want to. See, I don't know what's in his pocket or what kind of money he's making or what kind of opportunities he has. I know he bought that house. Okay, and to buy a house as big as the one he is in Chino Hills, you clearly got to have money. Okay, so you know what I mean? So before I start talking about what he should do or shouldn't do, I'm gonna look to him and take my cues from him, because now he a grown ass man. He can make his own decisions. And so clearly, if the decision is not for him to be going to play basketball, it's because he doesn't want to. That's how.
Hey, Coach, that's what Chibi was trying to say. I think Jello does not want to go far from his family, especially with his mother's condition. Let me add to that. Let's be honest, and this is well documented. Jello doesn't like overseas. He just doesn't. And it probably was the Lithuania experience. Shoot, a lot of people could hate playing overseas after that. But I don't blame him. Like Coach Joe said, at the end of the day, it's Jello's decision on what he does with his life. And if he ever makes the NBA, I'm celebrating. That's three ball brothers in the league. Everybody in this panel will be celebrating.
Facts.
Yeah,
that's good for the family.
I hope, I know they found some land. Once this AAU training facility and arena is done, Jello could run that company. It's a whole lot of things Jello can do. So,
absolutely.
I know they found the land in Rancho Cucamonga. So when they finish that facility, it's going to be insane.
It's about to be a fool, is what it's about to be. And they thinking levels ahead, and that's awesome that they doing that, because people who act like Lavar is in the shadows right now, wait till he drop that stuff on you, and they're like, oh, well, I had no idea. Yeah, because you ain't been paying attention.
Yeah, 3,000 seat arena, 16 courts, full training facility, a workout room. Like, it's insane.
That's insane. That's where the money at, y'all. In the AAU game, in the training game.
Yep, he got 15 South Central coaches that are gonna be there during the school off season. It's gonna be a wrap.
Man, I'm gonna hit up Coach Joe, man, when this Boost Mobile working. We gonna mob out there, man. We gonna go check it out.
He said we're gonna mob out there. Hey, Coach Joe, whenever I go to Cali, man, I hope I'm hitting you up.
Absolutely. I'm
in Cali too.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Hey, Queen, but you way out there in the boonies.
I go to the city all the time. I just happen to have my business in Victorville.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Next time you're in LA, you should hit me up so we can have lunch or something. Hang out.
Oh yeah, we could go to the Ivy. We could do that thing.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? My favorite, one of my favorite spots we can go to, the Earth Cafe. There was one in Melrose and one in Santa Monica.
Oh, I like that one. Okay, that'd be cool.
Heck yeah. So let me know.
That'd be cool.
Let me know. Hit me up when you're out this way.
I definitely will.
You know what part of town I'm in.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what part of town I'm in.
Yeah.
Where
you at in LA?
Yeah, I'm in Pico Rivera, bro. I'm like right outside of LA.
Oh, you outside?
Oh, you okay?
Like
you're right by what is it? Roscoe's. You by Roscoe's?
It's one of them out there. So, well, not Pico. Oh, Pico Rivera. So it's like by Downey and. Like,
you in Pico Rivera?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. You
at the end of East LA.
You out there ways, yeah. You out there east.
Yeah, I'm the only black dude out there for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You out there east. Yeah. You out there
right
east.
after East LA.
Dexter Crockett said Beverly Hills, also Beverly B.
I grew up in South Central, born and raised. Ain't a damn thing.
But that's right. You know exactly where I'm at.
South Central LA. Today is a good day.
That's a good day. That's right.
I'm over there in Vatos Locos forever. That's my territory. Where I'm at.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm about to step away for a second. I just got.
Oh, it's all good.
My daughter need me down there because something's going on. Let me go find out what's going on with the family.
All right. Hey, y'all, I'm out too. Let me go cook this dinner for my husband and this kid.
Okay. Good to have you.
All right, y'all take care.
You too, Miss Portia.
You too, darling. Thanks for having me. Peace out.
You too.
Peace
New
out.
media all day and twice on Sunday.
There you go.
No doubt. Dexter Crockett says, "Do your thing, new media." Already.
Hey.
Already.
John Peppers. Man, you been quiet this whole time, brother?
I know. I'm just chilling, man.
My man about that chilling.
Chilling, bro.
Man, it's 65-60. The Clippers, man. I'm thinking they're cursed, man. Failed number one picks.
No Kawhi.
He getting injured on Chris Paul being injured on the most important playoff games.
Paul George got 22 though. Okay, man.
But will it last, man?
That's the question.
Is he gonna show up, or he gonna be off the? He gonna be playing like the upper room in the second half. It's up to him.
I ain't gonna slander him tonight. At least he got 20. I mean,
no, he gotta get more than 20.
Well, Paul George, man, he's a A1 type player, man. So this your game to show who you are. Because I mean, to give, you know what? Let me say this real quick. A lot of people like to shit on Paul George, but if you remember back, like in the days he played for the Pacers, like he was going at it with LeBron.
He was hooping. He was
hooping. He was going at it in the Eastern Conference matchup. So somewhere in translation, his reputation got lost, and so now he kind of talked more than he performed. So I do want him to step up because I did want him to be a Laker. You know, unfortunately, it didn't happen. But yeah, you know, when people kind of talk down on him, I can't really get too mad because you call yourself playoff P. Like, come on, bro, come with it, man. It's your time to shine. If you're the A1 player, like you say.
Exactly.
We got Uncle Vern.
Oh,
what's good, Uncle?
Hey, what's going
Uncle
on?
Vern camped up too.
Oh yeah, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Hey, what's going on, panel?
What's good? How are you?
What's good, Uncle Vern?
Hey, look here. Let me go through the panel. Look here. Hey, what's going on, JJ? What's going on, Coach J? What's going on, HJ? What's going on, DJ?
Chilling, fam.
Well, Unc, you got a couple of names right because they left. So it's just me, Hoop Jargon, and John Peppers.
Hey, DJ, look, man. I ain't see now. I'm 63 years old. I ain't see now. Know my blind up and down. I already know that. I'm just hollering out to them anyway. I'm hollering out to them anyway. Gotta know they gonna hear me.
Already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. Hey, what's going on, AJ, my buddy?
Going on? What's on, man? You tell me.
Look at Uncle Vern. He got that chain on, man.
Boy,
hey, look at it. Congratulations in order today, huh, y'all?
Man, you got to tell me we got that chain from Unc.
Hey, I said congratulations is in order today.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Y'all getting focused on the wrong thing.
Tell him, Unc.
Melo got that Rookie of the Year, y'all.
You sure did.
Yeah, y'all heard, huh?
Oh yeah, and boy, there's a lot of haters on the web, man.
Man, look, I don't care nothing about no haters. Look here, you know, I'm thinking about all the good things. Like, look, pretty soon, man. Look here, go get out there, man, and look here. They ain't gonna even about to travel. They was going back and forth from California to North Carolina, wintering in North Carolina, summering in LA. I like that, man. Everything gonna fit together. And just like that young lady was saying to DJ, look here, man, Jello gonna get right up in there too, man. And just like she said, Jello gonna be shooting them jumpers just like he been doing all that time. That's all he gotta do.
You know what, Uncle Vern? It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be really fun to have Lonzo visit North Carolina with his brother. You know, that's gonna be really cool.
Okay. You know, I know we won't, but we always don't want what we get. A lot of times,
that's gonna be something to see, man. They get the train in North Carolina and be together and just have a shooting contest. Big Spell One says they are mad. Yeah, they are. He doesn't deserve it.
Hey, but DJ, that lady was right though. It is that conspiracy. They don't want to see them all out. They don't want to see them in the NBA, and they really don't want to see them all out there together. But if Lonzo make that decision to make that move, all them dominoes just go fall, brother. They ain't gonna be able to stop it.
Uncle Vern,
I love this game. Boy.
Do you know the options of Lonzo this offseason?
He got so many of them, but the wonderful one is the one that he gonna get paid anyway because Charlotte can be able to pay him. DJ, they can get him.
No, they pay Gordon Hayward $120 million, and they pay.
They can give
Rozier.
him. They can give him that money. They got the money to give him, and they look good too. And remember who his management team is, DJ. I know New York look good, but remember who his management team is. They in it for the long run. Not the
Clutch Sports is going to loan. They're going to loan Michael Jordan some money, huh?
Hey. They what's the name? What's the name? Them got what? They got at least 28 some odd million to spend for the free agency. I already know that already. Lonzo ain't asking for 28 million.
Shit, he better not be.
Bruh, listen. He ain't asking for 28 million. And all the people's in that range, they looking for Lonzo to 22, 23 million, something like that. At least 21 going up. And they can do that. And they got the right opportunity because they got him, they got his brother right there. They got the line to pitch to them. I know New York look good. I know that, man. I know it. But watch Charlotte, though.
Well, see, I mean, they got Terry Rozier.
Charlotte needs a center.
They need a center.
Hey, DJ, yes, they do. DJ, and I'm going to tell you something else, too. Understand this. Everything is falling into place. Melo got that Rookie of the Year. What Melo do? What Lonzo don't look like going out there helping his brother just got Rookie of the Year, still out there with a bunch of bombs. Come on, DJ.
Man, you know damn well Michael Jordan is not signing off on that.
If Charlotte is going to go after him right now, Charlotte is going to go after him. If you don't think Charlotte ain't gonna go after Zoe, you don't know what's going on.
Tell him, man.
Okay.
Oh, so LaMelo would get his #1 jersey next season? I hope so.
Yeah, hey, but not because you know what? Hey, you know what? That was the plan too. The plan was Melo to hold on to that too till Zoe got there. Whether you knew it or not, you thought about it, but you just didn't want to take it in.
Hey, I'm thinking ahead.
That was the whole
DJ,
plan.
you need to step your shit up.
And
I'm thinking ahead.
just like you mentioned it before, that #1 is gonna pop up because #1 ain't gonna be there no more.
What about number 3?
You realize
Damn, Malik Monk gonna fall off the planet.
That one right there.
Malik Monk.
DJ, you realized that one a long time ago. You realized dude wasn't gonna be around no
Big
more.
Spell 1 says MJ is not signing Zoe.
Yeah, that's
hey,
what
how you feel about Big Spell with his revelation?
All right, hey, that's all I want to say. It wasn't gonna take me long to say that, DJ. I'll get you get off back. Go ahead, man.
Hey, before you go, Uncle Vern, you know we gotta play a song.
You know you gotta do the music now.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, HJ, I love you, man.
Let me show you.
Shit.
TB says, I'm taking over the live. He's family, man. Hey, what do you say about new media, Uncle Vern? What do you say about new media, Uncle Vern? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, let me end that song. If I play that song any longer, you're gonna have people just leave it at chat. Oh, the video's over.
That boy off, man.
Man, God love Uncle Vern. New media's in the mother house.
Man, they still hating.
Hey, you need to record that shit, man, and get that on your outro.
Oh yeah, man, that shit was smooth.
Wow, Trade Ben Simmons is trending on Twitter right now. Damn.
But Joel Embiid was the one that missed those late free throws, right?
Yeah,
he missed 2. Ben out of there.
Down the stretch.
They could have had James Harden. I mean, they should have did it.
Yep, they wanted. Who they didn't want to get rid of?
Well, no, Ben Simmons.
The Heat didn't want to get rid of freaking Tyler Hero.
Like, oh yeah, that was dumb.
Lord have mercy.
Man, he got that girl pregnant.
Like when did Tyler Hero become Larry Bird?
Are you kidding me?
When did Tyler Hero become Steph Curry?
Right.
When did Tyler Hero become JJ Redick?
One good playoff run, and they just
in the bubble. If that's the case, TJ Warren is untouchable. Like, you kidding me? Off a bubble run? Stop playing, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Stories Crockett says, will Zoe stay in New Orleans since Stan Van Gundy is fired? Man, Zoe is unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
They said,
so I'm not ruling it out. But man,
his shooting coaches might have the coaching job. That'd be a good pickup. Fred Vincent as a coach.
Has he coached before?
I don't think he has a coaching background. I don't think so.
Oh no.
But apparently he has a call it candidate.
You still got to be a leader of men, man. Whether you can perfect shooting. So I don't know his resume like that, so I can't speak on it that greatly.
He has coached before. Oh.
So what
Big Spell 1 says Tyler Hero has a song named after him.
I don't know what you heard about me, but
you can't
get dollars out of me. Because I'm a mother SIMP.
Let's see, who was the coaches? Jason Kidd.
Fred Vincent. I just want him to stay as a shooting coach.
Yeah.
Ray says, do you think MJ would have publicly congratulated Melo since he won Rookie of the Year. I'm sure he congratulated LaMelo, but he just kept it on the DL with it.
Jack Vaughn. Okay.
He probably emailed because he old school. He probably emailed LaMelo. He's like, "Look, nigga, I ain't about to call you and do all this social media press. Congratulations."
He probably sent him a bottle. Or something nice.
Yeah. He probably sent him some Jordans too.
Yeah, it's a private kind of guy.
Trying to be slick.
Yeah.
Give it the team, man. He said, "Send him a bottle." He's not even 21, but you know how the NBA is.
Man, you kidding me? You think he ain't pulled up already?
Rave Kingdom.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
You're back.
It's crazy, because I've been hearing that from some of the fans. They were like, "Hey, how about if they fire David Griffin, and since they fired Stan, I wouldn't have no problem having Lonzo be with the Pelicans." And as soon as I heard that, some of the I was like, "How can you be a fan of Lonzo and like that?" Because what you don't understand is it's not just the organization and the coaches as bad. Even it's the players as well. So yeah, you fire the coaches and organization, cool. But the players as well. Brandon Ingram ain't slick. He's fake. He ain't trying to make Lonzo look good or look better. He's not trying to care for Lonzo on that court. I don't see none of them trying to pass it to Lonzo. I see Lonzo trying to pass it to them. I don't see none of them players trying to respectfully play with Lonzo.
Hey, Zion loves Lonzo.
And exactly, but they're fake.
I don't think Zion's fake. Zion, they're best friends. They hang out all the time.
How much do you really see Zion really out there trying to pass that ball to Zoe as well? I'm not saying he got it to pass it to him. I'm just saying, when do you ever see it?
It seemed like to me that Lonzo and Zion are just like two peas in a pod, from what I've seen.
I think they are. They just don't match well. Just like him and Kuzma. Him and Kuzma are buddies. The guys just don't match.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's pick and roll and all that other type of system.
No, it looks good when they do it, but I've never seen Zion. Just because it looked good, that don't mean Zion is like
he's not the point.
I'm having his back.
He's not
you
the
get
point.
What I'm saying?
I get you.
Okay, for example, Lonzo, right? Let's go from a Lonzo standpoint.
Right.
Brandon Ingram's like, "Yo, hey, feed me the ball." It's like, I got your back, bro. Hey, everybody move out the way. He literally did this on the court. Everybody move out the way. Right? He tell everybody, move out the way. Set Brandon Ingram for his spot where he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? And he made Brandon Ingram go to work at his spot, and it made him look good. But if Zoe asked for the same thing, do you think any of them would do the same thing for him?
Depends on the situation on the court.
I'm gonna say it again. Let's say Zion is dribbling, acting like a point guard. Do you think he's gonna do the same thing for Lonzo?
He might.
Man, you're deep into that lovable friend chemistry off the court, man.
I'm going off Zion's words though. It's in the interviews. That's what he said. He wants Lonzo back.
Hey, John, before you go on, let me give a score update. It's 67-66 Utah Jazz. The Clippers are fighting hard. Terrence Mann, 69-67. Marcus Morris Sr. with the 3. Boy, they playing hard now. 66. They're going back and forth. The Clippers are just, I don't know, they just turned it up a notch.
Are the Clippers at home?
No, they're at Utah. You know how tough that place is.
Sure.
Utah only lost 1 home game this year.
Damn.
Wow.
They're 35-1 in home.
That's impressive.
They have good chemistry. That's what I'm saying. Like, they have good chemistry.
Okay. I'm asking a different question.
The teammates. Come on, man.
Nah, because I see you're deep into that off.
I watch all the games.
Okay, if you watch all the games, okay.
Yes.
Brandon Ingram. Let's go to Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, I know Brandon.
Brandon Ingram said good things about Lonzo. Did Brandon Ingram look like he was trying to help Lonzo get the bag this year?
I mean,
Lonzo did?
Everyone's their own man at the end of the day, though.
Huh?
You can only do so much on the court.
Lonzo did everything in his power to make sure that Brandon Ingram got the bag. Literally. And figuratively.
I mean,
Brandon Ingram, I've seen Lonzo cut wide open that could have made Lonzo look good, and he took it himself for the ball hog and not let him get a cut in a pass or a lob.
And I'm sure he made that shot, right?
Huh?
I'm sure Ingram made the jump shot.
Yeah, he took it upon himself to ball hog and score, yeah. But that's the point. We didn't, but he's buddy off that camera though, huh?
Yeah, see what Crockett
exactly. He was in if you go to interviews, Brandon Ingram's like, yo, Lonzo's a transitional talent. He's amazing, yo. Would love to have him on my team. You know what I'm saying? He's so much important to our team. But have you ever seen Brandon Ingram really look like he's trying to help Lonzo get the bag?
No.
Thank you. Then it's the same thing with every other player on that team.
Yeah, the story is Crockett said, yo, King, Zion and Zoe clicked against the Warriors, right?
They sure did. They sure was hooping. A bunch of games they were hooping.
They was. There's millions of times we've seen flashes with the Zoe and Zion connection, but you gotta understand, Zoe don't need to be back to 90% of the players on that team is fake. I'll give you Zion. But you telling me we want him to go back to an organization where only one player has his best interest in Lonzo, and one person off the coaching staff, Fred Vincent? Is that the only? That's what we bring him back to? The two people out of a whole organization and all players that support him in some type of way. That's really what we want to do.
But I'm sure Brandon Ingram likes Lonzo. I mean, besides, let's see, it's Ingram, Lonzo.
Bro, you can like a player. That don't mean you trying to help him.
You mean helping like get the bag, right? That's
yeah, get the bag. Lonzo trying to look for that most improved. Brandon Ingram don't care.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram already got their award.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram ain't trying to care about Lonzo getting no most improved. He gonna say what he says to be a good teammate, be a good friend, be buddy off the court.
Big Spell says Lonzo was only reliable shooting for the Pelicans. Zion would always pass it to Zoe in the corner.
You mean Nikhil?
Nikhil Alexander.
He passes Zoe a couple times, but like I said, you're bringing up Zion, so I'll give you Zion. Like I said, I'll give you Zion. I even give you Fred Vincent. That's two people out of the whole organization and the players that really is trying to let Lonzo get that bag.
Brandon Ingram calls Lonzo Ball a generational talent once OT returns. Okay.
Right. He said that. And when is he ever try to treat him like he was that?
Yeah, let me say this real quick, man.
Yeah, let who Dark say it.
Hey, B.I. strikes me as it's me or you kind of guy. B.I. is like, yo, I rock with you, I like you, but if it's me or you, I'm gonna choose me every time. And that's the kind of guy he is, man. I'm sorry. I'm a Lakers fan. I see it in Lakers land. I see it in the Pelicans. That's just who he is, man. He gonna say the right stuff in the interview, but you can see his disposition. He a me guy. And, let's just be real about that, guys.
Facts. That's what I'm talking about.
Are we counting the Lakers, though?
But if he comes to the Pelicans, that's what I'm doing.
We're going to count that?
We count the whole career.
LeBron being there and all the other drama shit?
He was there before LeBron.
I know, but he wasn't really, focused on winning at that point.
See the personality traits, man. He's a me guy. And
yeah.
I don't begrudge him for that. But
B.I. is a go-getter. I'm not disrespecting nobody's game here, I'm not ever disrespecting no one's game. That's from the G League to the overseas. I don't disrespect people's game.
B.I. is a gotta get mine, gotta get yours type of guy. Right. Shout out to Tupac Shakur for that.
That's true.
Happy birthday to the GOAT of rap.
That's what I'm saying. I'm watching Steve Adams act like he don't want to pass it to ball.
Now, Ray, what about Dexterous Cracker? He pointed this out. Now, what do you think about this? And shout out to my boy this story's crack. He says Zoe got to be more assertive.
That's true. That's a good point.
But you understand though. Zoe is also under micromanage, if I should say. It's like, because if you pay attention to what Zoe does, he's really structured in, okay, I want to keep this team together because they know they got problems, and Zoe would literally do exactly what is being told from the coach. That's why we hate it.
So Rave, I want all the audience to understand. Are you saying it's difficult, it's impossible to be assertive when you're playing for these so-called coaches that control everything?
It's never impossible, you know. I think that's what a lot of people would like Zoe to be more vocal, I guess, about that stuff. But you got to think about Lonzo's situation of I need these guys to play with me so I can, you know, I guess stay afloat, as in because he knew that he's about to be a restricted free agent. You know what I'm saying? And he don't want to. I don't think Lonzo's situation, I would really want to piss off anybody just for the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that's just going to be more and more they don't want to pass the ball to him. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they can be players that can be just like on the Charlotte Hornets. They literally, to LaMelo, they're doing it out of their way to, you know what I'm saying, not to pass it to LaMelo or something. And that can happen the same way with Lonzo. And Lonzo had to keep it stay afloat. He's like, okay, I'll do my job, 3-and-D. You know what I'm saying? Here, let's do the play up. I'll draw the play. You know what I'm saying? So
let me add this.
Yeah, what would you think, Hoop Jordan?
So Lonzo going to figure out. I mean, we come into year 5.
Yeah,
he gonna have to figure out like Neo from the Matrix, man. And I always say personality types matter. He gonna have to figure out if I'm gonna take the red pill or the blue pill at this point, because we know what you can do now. You can shoot that thing. You got a great handle. You got a great ability to put your fingerprint on a basketball game. You like the quarterback, with the ball in his hand. We know that he got that ability at this point. We understand that. So you gotta basically go red pill. I'm a Chris Paul type. Like, y'all get in line. This is the way it's going, which his brother has taken. Or you're gonna be a blue pill where you're just gonna be the stopgap or like the glue to hold the team together. And that's just where we at with Lonzo Ball right now. And we need to stop pushing around it. We can't keep building these perfect scenarios for Lonzo because you control your actions of what comes out of your mouth, of how you control your locker room. And that's what Lonzo going to decide going to year 5. Year 5. We got to decide what he got to decide what he's going to be. And we got to stop pushing around that, fellas.
Yeah, there's no, but you got I totally agree. But that's more of a reason that explains to what I'm saying, that kind of correlates to what I'm saying, because this year is his most important year, because this time a team is taking you for what you do, your skill set. They're not taking you as like, oh, you was a part of a trade, or you was a part of a rookie deals. None of that. You know what I'm saying? This time it's more of, is this guy going to be it? You know what I'm saying? We signed you for this amount of years, this X amount of money. Is it going? You're going to be that guy now? You know what I'm saying? Now it's going to be, are you that guy? You know what I'm saying?
Let me add this. That's a great point. Because, and here's what's going to happen. Either he's going to a veteran-laden team or he's going to stay with the young boy shit. So wherever he goes, you got to decide what you want to be. Obviously, you go to a veteran team, he's going to step back and probably go more blue side. Right. If you're going to be with these youngins, bro, you're going to have to be like, yo, we're peers, homeboy. It ends and begins with me. He's going to have to decide who he is, and his next decision is going to be, basically, we'll see at that point, because there's no more excuses. I love Lonzo. Everybody know that.
Right.
You're going to have to decide your path. You can't keep going middle of the road. Like, you're going to have to go left or right. And I think that's when we'll know what Lonzo is, when A, he picks the team, and B, who he decides to be. I think that's when we'll know, where he'll land and where his legacy is going to be thus going forward.
And I think true fans just said, hey, we're going to give you time, because we knew what was up with the fact that he kept being dealing with the bad coaches. He kept getting injured and all the whatever other stuff that he had. But it's like, okay, hey, you're healthy. a good. You now you got a good long healthy offseason, right? And now you're about to get paid, and you're actually going to be structured into whatever offense they got you doing. And this time you're going to be structured with it because you don't. There's no way you pay some player over 20 mil contract and then act like he gonna be on the bench. That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So clearly he's gonna be structured into their offense. You know what I'm saying? He's not like the Pelicans. Hey, you get the ball when you get it, or Lakers. Oh, you know. And so now you're going wherever he goes, whatever team it is. He's actually going to be acquainted in what they do, and that's going to show us why we've been Lonzo Ball fans for a long time. Because you know what I'm saying, and that's why a lot of people be like, you know, why can't he just be assertive and vocal and all that? I'm like, look, I'm sure, because I've always said it before. I'm very sure he just been holding it back to his time to have control. And this year, he's going to have control more, you know what I'm saying, more than ever, because he's going to be the point guard of a team. The point guard. Not no role shooter, not no role passer. You're going to be the point guard. Because you're signing a guy over $20 million. That means you're saying he is the point guard of our team. Not no passer of our team, not no shooter of our team, the point guard of our team. And that's how I feel that we're going to see more of what we all expected for Lonzo to be assertive of his offense and his talking and him being aggressive, because that's going to come out. Because when he had that confidence, he had that control in UCLA.
Rave, hold that real quick. Score update. 83-74. I repeat, 83-74. Now it's 83-76 Clippers.
Ooh.
The Clippers have heard all that shit talk all through the time, and they're fighting. They're playing with a lot of heart. Terrence, man, he got a lot of potential. I like his game. Terrence, man. And you know what? Terrence is playing like a man right now. Terrence right now, he's Deboing mother suckers. I ain't trying to get my channel flagged. Now it's 83-78 Gobert.
Even PG stepped up tonight. I like it. Yeah.
Now will this keep up?
Man, hold up.
Yeah, we still got one more quarter.
No, we do.
Don't count the Jazz yet. Don't count them out. Mitchell kind of quiet tonight. What's going on with Donovan Mitchell?
Man, Donovan Mitchell. Man.
Where he at?
Got that Paul George flu. That's my coach say.
Donovan Mitchell got 10 points right now. But he can heat up.
Right.
He definitely can.
I hope so. Man. 10 points. That's not like him. That's not like 25 minutes. Yes.
Lloyd Sumpung says, y'all see Cat hating on LaMelo on Twitter. Yeah, I ain't really worried about it. Just, he riding for his teammate. But that's like Jimmy Butler said, they're soft. The Timberwolves are a soft team, and that's why they're not in the playoffs. So, yeah, he could key all around, but I see why Anthony Edwards was able to have 19 points per game. He was the only alpha on the team.
Uh-oh.
So he told everybody else, I'm going to take my damn shots, and y'all ain't going to do nothing about it. D-Lo ain't going to do shit about it, and Cat ain't going to do nothing about it. So shout out to Anthony Edwards. And I know he's disappointed about it. I wish he would have handled it better.
Right.
Because if LaMelo, I'm being real, if LaMelo didn't win Rookie of the Year, you wouldn't see him trying to take shots at LaMelo Ball or say, man, they voted the wrong person. The vote was 84-15.
Right.
Wasn't close.
What does that tell you?
Why in the hell are they talking about it was close?
Right. Wasn't even close.
Well, you know what?
Man, this should have gave it. No, he's gonna say something.
The more I see of Karl Anthony Towns, the more I hate what he's made of. I absolutely hate what he's made of. All that talent. He just, and he reminds me of a lot of kids I've coached or guys I played with. All that talent. And you just a big old talented pussy, man. And I'm going to say that.
I already said it, man.
Pussy. Big talented pussy. And the disappointing thing is because you watch him play, you watch his frame, you watch his game. It's like, dog, why don't you want it? You the kind of dude that want to like take pictures all day, want to be cool, want to be friends with all your teammates, instead of just decide like, man, I'm tired of people calling me big and soft. I'm going to show everybody why I am who I am, and I'm about sick of him, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler exposed that a while back, and he said that team was full of a bunch of so they all soft.
Yeah, they soft as continental tissue, man.
And the fact that Anthony Edwards went out there and did what he wants to do just exposes it more that just be on that team, you can easily just take over as alpha. So
my dog, Big Spell One says D'Lo got benched for Rubio. Stop it. Yep. Talk to him, bro. He got some nerve. Y'all forgot about that? D'Lo had to come off the bench this year.
I didn't know.
Yeah, because they had a better flow with him off the bench.
That's crazy.
Because the difference between him and Anthony Edwards is tough, and he will attack the basket. He ain't trying to do all that fancy stuff when he's dribbling. He's trying to, yam on somebody.
Right.
Somebody was telling me on DMs, man, I like LaMelo, but Anthony Edwards had better stats than him. Oh, really?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the stats that Anthony Edwards leads in. Points, Anthony Edwards. Assists, LaMelo Ball. Rebounds, LaMelo Ball. Steals, LaMelo Ball. Field goal percentage, LaMelo Ball. 3-point attempts, LaMelo Ball. 2-point attempts, LaMelo Ball. And I'm surprised about 2-point attempts because Anthony Edwards is bigger than him.
Yeah, he's bigger and stronger.
Yeah, he's bigger and strong. He should have higher percentage than that. Free throws, Anthony Edwards, that's because when LaMelo came back with that broken wrist, he was shooting bad in the free throw line.
Right, that's expected.
Efficiency, field goals, LaMelo. Blocks, LaMelo. Minutes, Anthony Edwards. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, LaMelo. Efficiency, overall efficiency, LaMelo Ball. So LaMelo wins all those other stats. The only stats Anthony Edwards got: scoring attempts, scoring points, and minutes.
Mm-hmm. See,
like dropped.
It's sad though. It's sad because a lot of people really view the amount of points someone has as stats. You know what I'm saying? Like they really do. Like they did that to Lonzo as well. Like, yo, look at all these players. They got more stats than so. You mean more?
Well, I'm not trying to, and I can't wait for the free agency for Lonzo, but we got to do a better job of, their situation's a little different.
Right. Yeah.
Like I can't compare LaMelo to Lonzo's rookie year when Lonzo had Fluke Walton. You see how he's doing with the Kings. You get what I mean?
Right.
So, but I see what you're saying, though.
Yeah, I don't compare them. But I'm just saying, a lot of people, that's how they do stats, though. People be like, because somebody got a lot of points, they be like, wow, look at his stats. You mean points? That's stats.
And Rave, as a point guard, LaMelo barely averaging 16 points per game, and he didn't start the regular season. That's good points for a point guard.
Facts. That's true.
That's good points. It's just that Anthony Edwards took more shots and got more points than him.
Well, let's keep it a beam. Most people don't know how to evaluate point guards.
Right.
Everybody uses points. They use points that are not irrelevant. Points in two different ways. Points that you accumulate and points, talking points, that don't apply to an impact of a point guard. Yeah. And that's what you see the conflation all the time, i.e. Russell Westbrook fans. I'm sorry on the panel if you guys are. A lot of people just bring up raw stats, but you understand being a point guard, you are, again, the quarterback on the court. So you have your hand on a lot that goes on. Who can I recognize? Tony Parker. If you pull up his stats, he won't be top 10, top 20, top 30 in no category. Right. But when it was pecking order, it began and it ended with Tony Parker. And the fact is, most people you aren't taught to look at those things, so you go with raw stats. So obviously points are at the front. So then you disrespect LaMelo's season when you clearly didn't watch Charlotte Hornets games, which a lot of people did not do. So they miss things in translation. It's unfortunate, man. Yeah.
Hey, remember Timberwolves fans were trying to do this. Because remember when LaMelo was out for a couple games, and then they had the Hornets had that easy stretch where they played nothing but below 500 teams in the East.
Yeah.
And some in the West, and they was like, well, they won some games without LaMelo. That was the easiest stretch of the season.
All right.
Of course, they were going to win those games.
Yeah, I remember that vividly, actually. Yeah, I remember that vividly.
Yeah, they were talking about, oh, yeah, they won those games. What happened when they started playing good teams?
They started losing.
Right. Talk about they was winning without LaMelo. Come on, man.
And I had somebody say to me earlier, oh, the Hornets was 11-10 to start the season off. Anthony Edwards in here. I was like, stop it, man. Stop it. LaMelo Ball was coming off the damn bench. That dude, he has not put his fingertips on it. And, well, let's back up. They did have Gordon Hayward come in, which is a solid veteran. Maybe don't fit the Hornets the best. But, like, come on, man. Let's cut the bullshit. Once he started starting, they were a whole different ball club. And I think everybody in this chat can agree with that.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And let's not act like the Timberwolves have talent. Their problem is immaturity.
It was hooping.
And Patrick Beverly with the three, he doing that guitar thing, 86-80. Boy, the Clippers are playing with so much energy right now. It's crazy.
they life depend on it right now.
Clippers are going off, man.
That's facts. That's facts.
Wow, they're playing some stingy defense right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no, I don't, because I hate to say stuff like this because people will think you're trying to disrespect people's talent. And because I'm just gonna say right now, I'm nowhere, shape, or form am I disrespecting what's his name? Damian Lillard, Curry, Trae Young. But I think a lot of people watch what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like players like Damian Lillard and Curry, they pay attention to what they do and forget what a point guard truly is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they see them take over and ISO and score at will. You know what I'm saying? They really forget like a point guard is more than just scoring. You know what I'm saying?
90-82 Clippers. Steve Ballmer is going crazy right now. Steve Ballmer, he may need some heart precipitation right now. He jumping up the gym. He jumping like the freaking dancers back in the 1930s, doing all that swinging.
Hey, since he doing all that joyful stuff, man, go ahead, sign Lonzo. He can jump some more.
Gobert ain't got no bag at all. Gobert is bagless.
No post game.
Prince P says that's with Melo not starting at the beginning. Yeah, people they keep forgetting that, man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how many points LaMelo would have had? Hoop jargon.
Woo.
You can agree that LaMelo would have averaged 18 to almost 20 points if he was starting and didn't have the wrist injury.
Easily. If he was given the keys early to have his way, have his fingerprint, easily. Because he does that naturally. And I love that about his game where he knows I can get my shit going whenever I want to. But I choose to do what my father told me to get everybody involved, be the leader, then get yours. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Big Spell says if Melo didn't get that wrist injury, his stats would have been even better. Yeah. That's what the voters saw. Because when LaMelo was on a tear before that wrist injury, nobody had it was LaMelo and everybody else. Everybody knew Anthony Edwards was having those stats. But correct me if I was wrong, and I like Anthony Edwards. But I remember people saying, oh, yeah, LaMelo got this in the bag. All of a sudden, he got a wrist injury, and then they want to switch up.
Yeah, but before that wrist injury, they was all over the news. Yeah, LaMelo Ball, rookie of the year, clear as day. They literally said it on. We're talking about old media. They was literally saying like, yeah, LaMelo Ball, he's rookie of the year. They was admitting it and everything.
Boy, Jordan Clarkson done airballed a goose egg with that shot.
Oh, Clarkson.
Boy, that's one name I do not regret. I'm sorry, don't miss in a Laker uniform.
I
digress.
He doing pretty solid. The 6 Man of the Year award.
That's cool.
Ray,
Stay over there.
Ray says
cool.
also, DJ, remember during the stretch that LaMelo was injured, the Hawks and Bucks set all their starters against the Hornets. That was a weird stretch. It was either a lot of injuries to key players, opposing teams, or just people just sitting out their starters. And you know what's sad? The Hornets still couldn't get the freaking playoffs. They got the play-in game with all those breaks. They still couldn't make the playoffs.
Yo, you know how mad Borrego was when Devontae Graham got hurt. He was like, "Oh man, LaMelo, I gotta put LaMelo in the game." I was like, "Borrego,
what?"
I'm like, "Borrego, man."
James Borrego looked like.
He didn't say that.
Remember the Lion King? Remember the Lion King when Simba was standing over Mufasa, like the little pup? Yeah, that's what Borrego looked like.
Yeah, you all should have seen it because like
he acted like the season was over when that happened.
Yeah. Like, what? I gotta start LaMelo.
Man, tell me if I'm lying. When Gordon Hayward was out with Devontae Graham, that stretch for LaMelo Ball was fun. Right. And I want everybody to be healthy, but this James Borrego should have looked and said, "Hey, this is the way we should be playing." Because LaMelo's going to give them the ball. They act like they're not going to get the ball back. That's what frustrates me.
Hey DJ, remember he was like, he was selling. Remember the people were trying to ask questions about how amazing Melo Ball was doing, and he would dodge the questions with, "Yeah, Devontae Graham was being a great coach to them when."
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, "What?" I was like, "Bro, why are you even talking about Devontae Graham? Talk about the guy who just scored 25 points." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Bro,"
and rave. And they was acting like we was being too harsh on Borrego when we pointed that out. That was just weird.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing up players that ain't even playing?
Ain't even playing.
Yeah,
and
that's called posturing. That's called posturing. So that's when you're trying to show that you're more genius than what obviously is out there in front of your face. That LaMelo Ball is a great player. So that's his way to buffer it, saying, "Oh yeah, it was intentional because I had somebody advising him." Yeah, all right, cool story, bro.
Big Spell One said something pretty interesting. He said Tyrese Halliburton proved that point guard play is important. I've seen the Kings talking about trading Fox. Melo and Halliburton are real point guards. Even though Halliburton is not like LaMelo's level like that, Halliburton is really good. And you could win with Halliburton. And you could put people around him. Halliburton's a type of point guard. You put 3-point shooters around him, 3 and D players, like players that know how to defend. You got something with the Kings. Boy, if I'm the Kings, man, I'm surrounding him with nothing but shooters. And a paint presence in the middle that can, that can switch.
Not named Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, Marvin Bagley. I don't know what's wrong with that, bro.
Look light in the ass.
Yeah. Starving like Marvin.
James Wiseman disease.
And I don't know if y'all saw it, man, but what me and DJ was talking about, like the fact that you have to bring up in the middle of the interview, the whole interview was supposed to be about LaMelo because he had a great. He gonna talk about how Devontae Graham, he ain't being here. He's a huge impact to our team, and just talked about Devontae Graham the whole interview. That pissed me off. I was like, bro, the whole interview.
Oh, it said shout out to Ant Learn. Sorry about that. I had to get that shout out. He said, "What's good, everybody?"
What's up, man? What's up, Ant?
What's up, bro?
And I think they did that same thing with I think Stan did that same thing with Lonzo too. When he had a big game, he was like, the team played well and stuff, and trying to talk about opposite people other than Lonzo. I'm like, come on, man. This Ball brother hate is so bad. It really is.
It's almost like, I don't know if it's necessarily hate. What it is they don't want the Ball faction to get too much credit. So what they do is they act like, "Oh yeah, I'm the genius behind that." It ain't because they know. Let's keep it a B. Lonzo's situation, his profile, even though Stan Van Gundy in his own regard is a very accomplished coach, I guess. Lonzo profile, his name is bigger than Stan Van Gundy. I mean, we know damn well Melo bigger than Borrego. So what happens in that situation they feel self-conscious a little bit. So they try to put on like their genius is better than what they put on the floor. When
Right.
when you got two eyes and a third eye, I guess you want to say, what the deal is, but they got to sell themselves as being a valuable piece to keep their contract intact. So you'll see them say shit like that. So I think that's more what it is. When you diminish the talent, so it makes you look greater.
And Hoop, because I think when we do a new media, they just say, "Oh, y'all just some Melo stands." I don't care if it's LaMelo or anybody else. Anytime I see a young player not being able to utilize their talents because a coach wants to make everybody happy or has their favorites or not, here's a key word: roles. The problem with the Hornets, they don't have any roles. Everybody taking shots like they Steph Curry. And you just can't win games like that. That's why they didn't make the playoffs. Right. You could talk about a center all you want. Yeah, they need a center badly, and they still do. But it would have made a difference if the Hornets just had specific roles. Like, example, I'm not even going to use LaMelo as this example. I'm just going to use Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier is the most clutch player on that team, stat-wise, right?
Right.
Why are you giving last-second shots to Devontae and Gordon Hayward when Terry Rozier is the one? You live and die with Terry Rozier. If I'm a coach, with those high, you know how Terry Rozier hits last-second shots really well.
Yeah.
You give him the ball. This coach will make so many plays. This coach costs. Remember the end of the games, right? The Knicks and everybody else. Devontae, Hayward.
Right.
That's bad coaching. That's when you don't have roles.
That's equal opportunity bullshit when you have no direction. Absolutely.
I remember he made a substitution and put Devontae Graham in and killed the whole momentum, man. Killed the whole momentum, bro.
That's true.
He was like, bro, you just slowed the game down and everything. Like, what are you doing?
It is 92-83 LA Clippers. But they just playing like they're trying to win this for Kawhi. They're playing like they don't care who they play against. They're giving it. Tonight. This is one of the so far, because I don't want to jinx Paul George. This is one of Paul George's most impressive games.
Right.
Hey, man. Just like softball, man.
The NBA is a man's game.
And let me tell y'all something, man. This is another reason why people try to persuade me on, Lonzo's mindset towards the game and stuff. And people's like, you should be tough. He should be aggressive. He should have the mindset that he should go out there and kill. Man, I say it to this very day, man. Luke Walton, and I don't care what y'all say, Luke Walton, I say this all the time. He literally said on interview, they say, yo, Luke Walton, what happened with you benching Lonzo? He said, yeah, well, his father was talking shit and he's on the bench. Joking, ha, ha, ha. Oh, you weren't joking.
He was dead.
Literally did that. It was blatant. You benched him because his father was talking. And when you as a coach, when you literally take out of your way, out of your time and effort to do that to a player, it's like, that's why I have so much defense mechanism when people try to talk to me about, how aggressive he should be, how assertive he should be. Like, come on, bro. You don't do that to a player. Like, I get if he wasn't playing good, but because his dad was talking, I benched him during the game. You don't say that.
And the score is 92-85 LA Clippers. Big Spell once said the Hornets players besides LaMelo are not good enough to play ISO ball and make the playoffs. Yeah. I know ISO ball is involved, but really the term hero ball.
Hero ball, yes.
Hero ball is the correct term. I know I use ISO ball a lot, but hero ball is what that's a losing formula. That's a losing way of having it. You just can't do that. Ingles made a free throw. He's going to tip another one, 92-86. So the Utah Jazz are figuring it out. They're figuring it out. They're calm. They know they can make a run, make some key stops. A couple of possessions they were trying to make Patrick Beverly be a scorer, and that's smart. 92-87 Clippers.
Still a close game. I'm scared. I am scared. It's still close.
Man, I talked about this earlier. What if the Hornets could just get a good draft position and get Evan Mobley? That'd be like the perfect piece for the Hornets.
That'd be nice.
This draft class, I need to do some footage. Look at some footage about this draft class because I don't really.
I do not want the Minnesota Timberwolves to get number 1 pick.
No, please.
I don't want K going there. I want him to go
it.
to a team he could build with.
OKC. Or the Rockets would be nice.
The Rockets actually have a good coach. Silas I think he's a good coach. I just think they were in a bad situation. The talent wasn't there. You know, they traded a lot of players.
Yeah, James Harden over there. I don't want to be here.
Hey, do y'all? Well, we're just gonna go ahead.
Man, the Clippers are missing shots right now at the wrong time.
Paul
George got to step up because this is about to be. Oh, they got to steal. Oh boy,
It's been a lot of blown leads tonight.
Yeah, it has. Paul George got to take over now.
Right.
Hey, do y'all think LaMelo and Lonzo, do you think they have started their training for the next season? Or do you think it's going to be a couple more weeks before they start a serious training?
They're probably doing that now. I know. I could just tell that Jermaine, LaMelo's working with Jermaine Jackson. Remember that video, the Rookie of the Year presentation? LaMelo was like, I just got back from a tough workout, man. I think Miles Bridges asked him, how was the workout? He said, yeah, it was tough.
Oh, yeah.
If you look at it.
He did say came from a workout. He did say that. He did.
Yeah, Lonzo been working out. This footage of him and Brandon Ingram was working out on YouTube. I saw.
Really?
Yeah.
And since the Timberwolves want to be hating, man, I don't want them to get a top 3 pick.
Oh no.
I don't think they deserve
that franchise. No.
They obviously don't care about winning.
What do y'all see Lonzo and BI working on? I don't see that.
They thought that you could just put up some young ass.
Oh my bad. You talking about that video with him doing a 2-on-2 training?
No. He was Miles Bridges was presenting the Rookie of the Year to LaMelo, and he tried to surprise him. He had
DJ.
That's LaMelo at the beginning of that video. How was the workout? He said, "Oh, the workout was tough."
Yeah, no, I seen that one, DJ. I'm talking
92-89. I knew this was gonna happen. They're getting stagnant.
Yeah. No, I seen that one, DJ. I'm talking about. He just said that Lonzo and Bi just recently did a workout video.
Oh boy,
Jackson
hit a
lucky shot. That's old. The 2-on-2 one.
I'm trying to figure out which one did you say that.
The 2-on-2 workout. That's old. That's not.
Oh, that's the one you was talking about.
Yeah.
Bartran says.
That's old.
Okay.
Yeah, that's old.
Bartran says the Pacers will be back if Cade fell to him. That would be good for the Pacers.
Yeah.
Trust me, Cade won't say it, but I think he does not want to go to Minnesota. Because you already know Edwards want to get the ball. And Cade plays a style where he's all about wanting to play the right way.
Right.
Hoop Jarvis from Texas. You seen Cade play on TV and AAU tournaments. What would be a good fit for Cade Cunningham? Who?
Man, I want to see Cade go to a team that needs a playmaker. So I'm thinking about some of the bottom feeder teams. I mean, you know what? All right, I'm gonna say I hate the Rockets, but I wouldn't.
OKC Thunder.
Yeah, I said the Rockets.
Yeah, Rockets. OKC. I wouldn't mind that because I want to see him just go ball out and not like you said with that log jam of top 5 talent for the Timberwolves who are useless. I'd hate to see him go there, man. So I'm gonna just keep it a beam, man. I want to see him go to the Rockets, even though I want the Rockets to lose every game. So
with the Rockets, he'll be the man. He'll get his shot attempts, and
absolutely.
he will average 20.
Absolutely,
he will average 20.
Christian Wood's the best player for crying out loud for the Rockets.
I don't want no player to go to Pelicans. Nobody.
Not even Evan Mobley?
No.
That boy say nobody.
No offense to the Pelican fans. I don't even think Cade Cunningham will want to go there. They're going on their third coach in 3 years?
Listen, I don't wish no Pelicans on any other player. I don't care if you was a non-drafted. Don't go to the Pelicans.
Well, actually,
don't try out for their tryout.
DJ,
what you said, bro?
I just remember the Warriors will get the pick, not the Wolves, right? The Warriors will get it because they still got that pick.
The Warriors will get that pick.
Yeah, for the Wolves. That trade.
Andrew Wiggins, right?
Yeah, the Wiggins trade. So the Warriors will get that.
Well, since Cade doesn't have a Lavar, I'm sure Steve Kerr would be confident in that pick. Hey, I know they drafted James Wiseman, but if I'm the Warriors and I get that pick, get you Evan Mobley. He'll fix all those wrongs. He's something that, and this is nothing against James Wiseman, but Evan Mobley, man, if Evan Mobley was in a 2020 draft out of high school, I would have been like, yeah, I understand, right? Because he plays like AD, but he has more dog in him.
Man, Wiseman need a psychiatrist. You get him there.
Did you see him on the sidelines? Body language,
bro. He's like a middle schooler, bro, who ain't getting the game. That's oh my god, man.
He's playing with Steph Curry and them. Another three by Jackson, 97-90.
Do you think Wiseman's potential can be unlocked with LaMelo or Lonzo?
He just need to play with a facility. No, it's more than that with Wiseman. Wiseman gotta see like a sports psychiatrist or something.
Absolutely.
Damn.
And that's the thing, guys. Like, I'm not picking on him. That's the thing. Like, there's some guys who play baseball, like when they lose their swing and they cannot hit the ball no more, they go to a sports psychologist. Now, his is more like emotional issues. But you need to learn how to channel that shit because it's not gonna always go your way, homeboy. I get it. You were a top draft pick. But dude, you're so immature. You're so light in the ass. You know what I'm saying? You need to get that shit together, bro.
Man, did y'all? There was a press conference where Wiseman, because they were asking him questions about how he wasn't efficient. Another three by Batum, 190 Clippers. This is amazing. This is one of the best heart games, like gritty games I've seen in a while.
Batum like 50 years old.
Yeah. But Wiseman said something about, because they asked Wiseman about his slow start and not getting the concept of the offense, and he was pretty much making the excuses. I don't want to get. He sounds like a good kid, but I'm just talking about on the court. He's like, well, the style we play, and just making excuses. And I knew it. I was like, dang, this player mentally, I'm kind of worried, and I feel bad for him because the only reason why the Warriors picked him is like, okay, I guess we take a big man because Steve Kerr doesn't like Lavar, and that's the only reason why. See, Bob Myers wanted LaMelo.
Yeah, he did.
Look at the articles. He wanted LaMelo, but Steve Kerr told him, I'm telling you, man, this is what happened. Steve Kerr told him, I don't want him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sit out a year before coaching him. I don't want to deal with his father. See, that's what happens when you are captivated by emotion instead of logic.
Right.
Say what you want about Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan saw the big picture, and he okayed Mitch Kupchak to get LaMelo. He said, hey, man, we got to get him. I can't believe he fell to 3. I thought the Warriors are going to get him. We're going to take him. Oh, Bartrain, you're right. Golden State must be sick. LaMelo getting Rookie of the Year. And guess what the lie they try to tell everybody? I knew this was cap because hoop jargon to me, we watch basketball and Coach Joe and everybody else. They tried to tell us that Steph Curry and LaMelo Ball wouldn't fit, knowing that Steph Curry can play off ball time to time, and it's actually good for Steph Curry's body because all he can do is just fight off screens and shoot threes.
You got your rabbit ass mind. Think the LaMelo Ball wouldn't adjust to whatever they got going. Even let's say Clay was healthy. You got your rabbit ass mind. Think he wouldn't adjust.
Right.
Oh,
and they forgot. What'd you say?
And for that motion offense, that'd be
perfect
heaven over there.
Exactly.
Klay Thompson coming back too. Man.
Exactly. And here's the thing, man. And LaMelo is what you call an erudite. He's a smart guy. Like he don't even need school. Like he's saying, like Lavar saying how he's an A student and he don't really care about school like that. He's just a naturally smart guy. So those kind of guys pick up the game real quick and they adapt and they adjust real quick. And we've only seen it dealing with them selfish MFers, with the Hornets. You understand? So imagine that same type of ability applied to the. Because let's keep it a being, guys. With Clay being out, the Warriors did damn good this year. If we want to be real about things, you know what I'm saying? With a diminished Draymond Green, with Curry kind of having to step up and be that A1 guy, like to the nth level. Man, imagine LaMelo Ball with it. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. Come on now.
Big Spell One says the Warriors organization still believe they're a championship team. It was a bad situation for Wiseman. Yeah, that's the problem. They weren't a championship roster, even with a healthy Clay. They were just a fringe playoff team with Clay.
And the Warriors fan like, oh no.
I don't know if I go fringe, but championship.
No. A middle of the road playoff team.
I go there.
Like top 6, maybe top 6 seed.
Because Clay and Steph, man, that's hard to defend, man.
That's very hard to defend, bro.
I don't care if KD or not is not on that team.
Two best shooters in the world.
Those two dudes are a problem. They're a problem. Yeah, they're 4 or 5 seed definitely.
And they're disciplined.
He just ain't with the championship.
They don't jack shots up.
If I'm a owner of a team, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't get how I can look at what LaMelo and Lonzo and Jello does for a team and then act like they're not valuable. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you see that footage and then go, oh, I'm not going to deal with it because of the fault?
Rave.
Come on, man.
I get what you're saying, Rave, but we can't put Jello's name on there until he's in the NBA.
Take Jello.
I
respect that.
Yeah, it's nothing against Jello. It's just that it's just a respect for the game. That's like me. That's like I'm trying to think. That's just like J.R. Smith, right? You said that J.R. Smith, he's so valuable in threes, and him and his brother are valuable, but J.R. Smith's brother's not in the NBA. Yeah. It's not against Jello. It's just like, because if a viewer's watching this video, they're going to be like, wait a minute, Jello's not even in the league. Why is he on the discussion with his brothers? Right. But I'm just saying that, but I definitely get what you're saying about you. What are you going to say, who?
No, or DeMarcus Cousins' brother, or Klay Thompson's brother.
Yeah, you're right.
You keep naming them down, bro. It's like you league or you're not. When you league, then we can have that serious discussion. If not, you know what I'm saying?
That's respectable. That's respectable.
Yeah, you tend to lose people, and we don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's respectable.
Yeah, Bartran, you're right. Curry would have feasted. That was a lie that they tried. The Warriors media was so toxic. We talking about Pelican media? The Warriors media was toxic. They put out so many hit pieces on LaMelo Ball. Right now they out here. They softer than cottonelle tissue right now. Boy, they are hiding. Man, they are not around.
Yo, there was one time I was watching a stream because they was praising LaMelo Ball's some of his success, man, and less the haters is like so little right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was crazy because I seen like nothing but love and positivity. And you see that one little hater in the middle. It was so funny. I started laughing because it was like I felt that I could feel how bad and pain they was in because they was trying so hard to still hate. It's like, what? You still gotta hate? It's kind of crazy. It's like a cigarette. They just gotta smoke it. Like, stop smoking. Like, they just gotta keep going. Just stop.
Yeah, no, I think that's a very astute comment because some people, they get caught up in that hate land and then they know they wrong, but you don't want to be wrong. So you just double down, triple down, quadruple down on being wrong. And it's unfortunate when you see people getting in that range, man. So yeah, man, I think that's a very relevant comment to what a lot of people do out there in these streets, man, with discussing sports.
And one thing that pissed me off about Bartran, man, that definitely pissed me off when you said it would have been 3 Splash Brothers in Golden State if they took LaMelo. He is already shooting Curry's range. He's just not as efficient. Nobody's like Curry, but he would have learned under Steph Curry. That's what ticks me off about it. LaMelo would have learned under Steph Curry, the best shooter of all time. And it was robbed for every fan. Because, again, Steph Curry was cool. Bob Myers was cool with having LaMelo, had no problems. He never has problems with LaMelo. You've heard Steph Curry say nice things, great things about LaMelo. Again, Steve Kerr. You remember Last Dance when he was bitching to Jordan like, hey, I got to knock your eye out. You're a role player. You're a role player. What are you doing talking to me? I'm Jordan.
Yeah.
Didn't the Warriors, they went Alonzo? Didn't they win Alonzo? Wasn't there
that was a report, but that's when the Warriors got desperate. See, when you draft wrong, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you draft wrong.
He's like, oh, let me get his brother now.
Let's fix it.
No, you should have drafted. You should have drafted LaMelo, and you wouldn't have to worry about that. See, they could have got this. Is what the Warriors could have got. They could have drafted LaMelo.
Right.
You got so many big men. I know Andre Drummond didn't have the best playoffs, but he gets rebounds. Mm-hmm. Could have got him. Could have got McGee.
At least all they needed, year, you know?
Right. 1 year rental. They could have made a trade. Here, I'm gonna spin your head with this one. This is how objective I am. If you didn't want LaMelo Ball, you know what they should have done to save money and get capital? Trade a number 2 pick and then get Halliburton. Now, Halliburton's not LaMelo, but he does what they would like. See, that's when you know they weren't smart. I'm going to sit back because I know I just dropped some heat right there. I'm going to sit back.
Before y'all fellas get cooking, man, my phone about to die. I got to drop out, man. But I love the back and forth. I got to peace out. But, man, I love being a part of this, fellas.
Yeah, this is definitely a fun show.
All right, Hoop.
All right, Hoop, Joe.
All right, man. Y'all have a good night, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
My boy AJ.
Man, that's I had to sit back.
I'm mind blown. That's it. That was good.
Had me on pause for a sec.
Man. And what I tell y'all, it's a game within the game, my brothers. It's a game within the game.
It really is, man. And you know, and it's crazy because we have to sit here and show these, break down the game to the haters and show that we're explaining how they're cheating LaMelo or cheating Lonzo Ball, and then they trying to find a way to hate and make it like that's not what's going on. Like, come on, bro. We're clearly showing you the facts.
Donovan Mitchell just hit the nastiest and 196. Donovan Mitchell's about to hit a free throw shot, and guess who defended him? Batum, whatever his name, Nicholas Batum.
Not Paul George.
And playoff P need his energy, right?
Yeah.
Playoff
P.
They seem not to play. They seem not to play that defense when they got to score a lot of offense.
97-100. Let's go. 5 minutes left. It's crunch time.
Hey, DJ, I said it earlier. I said that it was gonna be an amazing game, man.
What's up?
I said it earlier. That it was gonna be a hectic game.
Yeah, you did.
Mitchell finally woke up. About damn time. He been quiet the whole damn game. 10 points. Now you got 15, 17.
Yeah, he definitely heating up.
And I knew it was gonna be a crazy game just for the fact that because the Jazz can get eliminated, you know, and they gotta play hard. And the Clippers, they gotta hurry up and end the game so they can see if Kawhi can heal in time.
Yeah, I don't think Kawhi coming back though. He got an ACL injury. He might be done for.
Yeah, but he didn't tear it so far. Well, I mean, they didn't say he tore it.
Yeah, they didn't say he tore it. I hope he didn't.
Yeah, so it could be, you know, it could be he can. If the Clippers can end this quick, hopefully we can, you know, give him some time. Yeah, give him give Kawhi some time to heal. Hopefully, because I mean, I see them playing against Brooklyn in that final.
Oh my God, man! Jackson hit another shot. It's 105-97 Clippers.
I got Phoenix going to the finals, personally. If Chris Paul goes back.
I mean,
Chris Paul got to play.
Yeah, he got to play.
Yeah.
You know, this COVID stuff's kind of weird, so we'll see.
Right. That's more of a reason why I don't.
Man, if only Gobert had a bag. If only Gobert had a bag, man.
Yo, and people in the conversation, y'all can even say what y'all felt too. Yo, remember this? How you knew Rudy Gobert had no bag? Remember in the All-Star game?
Yeah.
And they kept trying to give him the ball. He kept doing the same thing every single time.
That's all he knows.
Even on a wide open, it was like a wide open fast break. Nobody was nearby. They thought he was gonna try to do something. He still put up a one-handed ring raiser. Yo, I was laughing. I'm like, bro, do you have anything else, man?
He has a defensive talent, but his offense is like so basic. I don't get it.
I was like, bro, it's so bad, man.
Where was he drafted? What pick was he drafted at?
Oh, was Rudy Gobert drafted at?
Yeah. Oh, 20.
I don't think it was first round.
Nah. Yeah, it was first round, 27.
It was. Oh, it was first round. Okay, number 27.
Man, the connection was off.
You know who else ain't got no bag? Giannis. He ain't got no bag either.
Hey, DJ, did you hear what I said?
No, man, the connection was bad. I had to come back on there.
Yeah.
What I just said was, y'all are talking about how Gobert has no bag, and I just see people just a conversation laughing to what I just said. I said people forgot. Remember Rudy Gobert was he didn't have a bag, that it was so bad to where he was. Remember the All-Star game where he was literally wide open and he did the same one-handed dunk ring raiser. Like people, they kept giving him the ball to see what he can do differently, you know, just for the fun of it. Nobody was guarding him, and all he did was a dunk, and it was like he kept doing the ring raiser dunk. Like he had no other moves, no nothing.
Man, if I'm Giannis or him, I'm going to Chris Brinkley. I'm learning every single move. Know the man.
Go to King. Go to Kim Olajuwon. Get some post moves. Something.
It's 105-100. Donovan Mitchell hit a three. Clippers are leading.
But, but here's my thing though. Like people, Barton, you're listening, and Ray, that just comment on the same thing. Here's my thing. It was the All-Star game though. It was free.
There's no defense. No defense being played.
They literally let you have a wide open fast break. You couldn't do a little cute little fun spin to your dunk. You couldn't do nothing. You couldn't do a little shimmy. You couldn't.
Something, right?
You couldn't do anything. You know, it was like, bro, that's just bad. I mean, that's just bad.
Boy, Paul George is playing with a lot of heart right now.
Come on, man.
If they pull this out today, at least for the day, if they pull this out today,
his flowers.
Yeah, we don't need to hear any Paul George slander.
Mitchell probably almost traveled right there on that.
This is something, right? Let's say that the Clippers somehow pull this out.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they do not go to the finals, the fact that they would have pulled this game out, it gets
no Kawhi. That's huge.
The number one seeded in the West, Utah Jazz. That with no Kawhi, this will be a reminder. Paul George family out there. The Clippers was like, hey, we don't got Kawhi Leonard, but we could ugly this game up if we make our shots. So what they have done is ugly this game up. It's gritty. This is a man's game. This is what the playoffs is all about. And the Utah fans, man, they're going crazy.
That might be a bad call right there. I just saw that before George. He might have traveled on that.
Oh, and that's why.
Three by Bogdanovich.
That was a bad
Ooh. Yo, this is why Clippers need to hurry up and win this series, so it can give Kawhi some resting time.
No, Kawhi's out for the year.
So he can't come back?
No, he got an ACL injury. He got an ACL injury. Oh my God. You see that dunk? Oh my God. That's the wow. That's gonna be all over Sports Center.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Boy, he took his soul after that dunk, man. That's a fatality dunk.
Wow, that's fatality. That's going to be
fatality.
Top 10 dunk of Sports Center.
Bartrand says they don't have no bag because they are listening to those clowns in the analytics department. Yep.
Man, but
you don't have to work on that. You're doing just fine. The analytics prove that. See, that's why you got to work on all of your game.
But the All-Star game, though,
right,
wide open. I mean, you could literally the All-Star game is literally meant for you to do some bull. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even do it in the All-Star game. Look, we can go to. I can go up the street and go to my court that's open. I got some kids that can do some bull.
Wait, isn't Gobert 7'1"?
Yeah, 7'1". He barely got a jump.
Bartrand's right. Why is he not doing a fadeaway at least? Or a jump
better
hook?
Yet, do a hook shot.
Right.
A hook shot with that height, a hook shot would be deadly.
So the defensive player of the year just got dunked on. Wow.
No, let's not even say fade away because maybe that's just too how would I say? Let's just say that's too. I don't know. That's too. I don't know. That's too more. That's too much movement for him. Let's make it easier for him. You can't do a hook shot. You got all that height on you. Do a little cream of Abdul-Jabbar hook shot, sky hook. I know you can get something like that in there.
Bartrand said, "Haha, if the bag is empty, it don't matter." Yeah, they need a summer camp up in that mug.
So he can learn a drop step. Facts. He can learn a drop step.
Man, Bethune is, boy, he airballed a shot so bad, man.
Yeah.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell got a bag, man. Donovan Mitchell did. He did the snake dribble and everything and got there.
He got a bag.
Boy, Dwayne Wade in the crowd. I like how Dwayne Wade is like mentoring him through this whole thing.
Yeah, he's a part owner of the Jazz too. So
oh, he is? I'm tripping. Yeah, he is.
Mitchell played just like D Wade without a mid-range.
Wait, Dwayne Wade's part owner of who?
The Jazz. He's part owner.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Prince P said he could learn a drop step. Yeah. You know what's bad? He doesn't even at least do the Alonzo Mourning drop step or running hook that Alonzo Mourning be doing. Simple moves, but at least a move. Wouldn't even do that.
Right.
110. Wow.
And when you're 7'1", I know you can get an easy hook shot game to yourself.
Savage says Paul George nowhere to be found in the fourth. Really the late fourth. There was some key plays from Paul George, but he got to do a little more than that because Donovan Mitchell is heating up right now.
Giannis, you need a bag, man. ASAP.
Man, I just hope. Let's say, what if the Brooklyn Nets win it all? Right? Watch people gonna talk about injuries, but Brooklyn Nets are beat up right now.
Yeah, they got no Kyrie, no Harden on one leg.
Because before the injuries, when everybody was healthy, right? In the playoffs, the Brooklyn Nets were looking like world beaters. Am I lying or not?
You're not lying.
No, you're not lying.
They were beating the. So I'm gonna give them credit. I'm not one of those people talking about, I'm not gonna give you credit. I'm gonna give them credit if they win it all.
Right. Yeah, but look, man.
Oh, Paul George got him with that. Paul George, that was smart.
You play who's in front of you at the end of the day.
Right.
That's all you can do.
Man, but even if they was healthy, man, it's just Brooklyn Nets is a 3-headed monster, man.
Right.
So you
Because
gotta
watch them say some
understand
stuff.
that. Like,
Kevin Durant don't deserve no credit because everybody's injured while their team is injured too.
Yeah, they gonna say something.
Right. See, I'm not gonna be like them shines what they said about my Lakers. Oh, they don't deserve. The Lakers showed up when everybody else didn't. Everybody knew what was at stake.
Yeah, it still counts.
People try to like.
Oh, yeah, their team won.
They be like,
oh yeah, it counts. It counts. Lakers won. No, I don't count. The bubble doesn't count apparently.
Oh yeah. They got that Mickey Mouse ring, and they thought that that counts. That counts. It was legit.
I hate that. I hate that foul call. So
Savage,
much.
I think you did it, man. You said I had to wake him up. Savage, since Savage said that, Paul George just hit.
I don't think get rid of that. That's not a foul.
Paul George just hit the light bulb on.
Like Paul George, like, what'd you say, Savage?
That's a bad call. That's a bad call. Well, he's a superstar, so you gotta give it to him.
Crazy, man.
106.
Yo,
they need it.
When it comes to the bubble, yo, I promise you, if you took that entire people and you asked them and pulled them to the side and asked them, did they truly want to get that bubble? I bet you it was a no.
Mitchell, what the hell was that? It's over. Yeah, they lost. It's over. Mitchell just airballed, bro. God damn.
Where are you at on the minute mark? Because I think I'm
139.
Okay, I'm ahead of you.
Yeah. I got a stream going.
Yeah, it's 59 seconds. I wouldn't say it's over yet. I wouldn't say it's over.
That was a bad shot by Mitchell.
Over yet, not yet. Man, how do y'all like this stream? Man, this stream was fun, man.
Yeah, we were talking about sport stuff. Yeah, it was fun, man. I like the discussion.
It's always a good time when we're in here.
Yeah, exactly.
And especially when he had the greatest news as fans.
Exactly, man.
He had the greatest news today. I mean, it was.
What they gotta realize, Rave, when one Ball brother wins, they all win.
Right, they all win.
Right.
It's like Lonzo. If Lonzo ever wins, if Lonzo's ever an all-star, you don't think I'm going to be celebrating? I'm going to celebrate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I get it because people tell me, they were like, they don't talk about Lonzo as much because LaMelo's balling out, and when it's all said and done, man, the family's doing well. And Lonzo's going to hopefully go to a different team.
Yeah, and people got to understand, even me, because I talk a little bit more about Lonzo than LaMelo. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, though, I know it. Like, come on, LaMelo is a rookie. Lonzo has some years. Whether, he didn't get full years because he's injured and stuff, but he had some years. So LaMelo's a rookie. So we do need to give him his props. You know what I'm saying? Because he's young, first year, first season. So, we was talking as much about Lonzo in his rookie season. So we should do the same thing for his brother. So,
right.
And pretty much we'll be doing the same thing. Go ahead.
And this is how you know I care about Lonzo playing on a good team. I don't want him to go to Charlotte. I know there's potential in Charlotte, but what have I been saying? I want him to go to a winning team.
Right, yeah.
I've been consistent with that. Everybody talking about, play in Charlotte. Like, come on, man.
No,
they're not established yet.
Facts, because I really feel like, let's say Lonzo gets this contract, which he will, but this contract is going to be for some years. And when he does that, I feel like people are going to go from they can't hate on his game anymore because he's that guy. And now they got to hate, he never been to the playoffs. He has never won anything. So it's like, that's why he doesn't need to be on no project team. He really doesn't need to be on no project team.
Those days are done.
That's why he got to get out of this.
Nothing against the Hornets, but they're a playing game, you're not a winning team if you just make it to the playing game.
Yeah, they're not ready yet. They're not ready.
Then man, that Hornets team, man.
Yeah, they're not. They got a lot of stuff to eke out. I mean, like I told him, you mean why would you go? Oh, I was saying, why would Lonzo go there when he just seen his brother not get what he want fully?
Right. And Lonzo's already dealt with the fact that the Pelicans didn't want to take care of him. So why would he go to another team that has the same situation?
Right.
And trust me, I would love to see Lonzo and LaMelo together, man. Trust me, I would love it. But why go to another Pelicans? Why go from Pelicans to Pelicans? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make no sense.
The Pelicans East.
Right.
But man, this was a good show. Looks like, let me see, it's 29.8 seconds left, 113-108. I wouldn't say it's over yet.
Yeah,
gotta see these free throws first. Terrence Mann.
He ball.
Yeah, he is. He missed that free throw. Gotta make your free throws, brother.
That's right. That's so important.
Gotta make them.
Clippers showed up tonight. I was surprised. That's really a shocker. All thanks to Paul George tonight and Terrence Mann and Reggie and.
It ain't over yet. Oh, boy, he out there. Paul George done out dribbled the damn whole team. Boy, Donovan Mitchell is pissed right now.
I would agree too.
I'll tell you one thing. This is nothing against Donovan Mitchell, and they probably still can win this game because Kawhi covered up a lot of problems with the Clippers.
Yeah, right.
But because they were comparing them, they talking about he D-Wade 2.0. Man, a young D-Wade see an injured team like that, boy,
he going
it's
at him.
over. It's over before he can even blink.
I think he got a little weight in him. Yeah, he got a little.
Racer said Lonzo should go to the Clippers. I'm gonna be honest, even though I'm not really a Clippers guy, because I'm a Lakers guy, Lonzo and the Clippers is the best fit because Paul George and Kawhi, they've already let it be known they don't want to play point forward.
Yeah, they're begging for.
They want a point guard.
Need a point guard. Give us one.
They could play off ball.
Right, and I've seen Kawhi Leonard pass the ball to Reggie Jackson to see if he were going to create something for the offense. So that let me know if Lonzo goes to the Clippers, Paul George and Kawhi is going to expect Lonzo to run the offense. You know what I'm saying? And then Kawhi will score off ball.
Right. Kawhi, no lie, Leonard.
And it's kind of, it's crazy because we say all these things, but we just have to wait and see because it's so unpredictable with these Pelicans, bro, because they're so bashful. This Pelicans organization is so fake and rude. You never know what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
shout out to Morris, the Morris twin. He did well. Savage says respect to Paul George for showing up with no Kawhi. Yeah, give him his flowers. Everybody was joking on Paul George this whole time. When he plays well, he deserves. See, that's what we do in the media, man. Equal criticism and equal flowers given.
All right, Judge. I got to respond in that game. Backs against the wall now. Come on, Mitchell. Give me that 50-point game.
Yeah, he got to definitely go for 40 or 50.
He got to go off.
All right, fellas.
All right, man. I'm about to roll.
Yeah, I'm head out too.
Oh, they hit a 3. 17 seconds left.
Hope y'all be safe. God bless you. Place in the most high.
Have a good day, everybody. Y'all stay blessed, man.
You too.
Have a great day.
Roll out. About to roll out. And we get to play Uncle Vern's music.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, let me show you.